One.
Let's begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Countless Heroes, that crazy 16-player West Marches style campaign where I, Logan, take on 6 and sometimes 4 of my players at a time. Hello, players.
Hi, Logan.
Hello.
Hi.
Sometimes I get really frustrated at my wife as well.
That
Sometimes
sounded
I say things that
even
make me laugh.
better than 11 people saying hello all at once.
Yes, 4
Did
is
actually.
nice. 4 is a really nice number here. I like this this group. And hello to our wonderful audience. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate that. We really do. We mean that. We're not just lip servicing here. We actually talk a lot about you guys when you're not around. Crazy. I know, right?
I mean,
We do. We talk.
Yes,
we
Logan is
love
still
it.
upset about the cookie.
I went
That was a
out and
horrible
I
cookie incident.
bought
I know. You were
chocolate
very
chip
nice,
cookies.
and you are making amends, which I appreciate. Cookie amends.
tasted.
But you were a
fine to
horrible
me.
wife.
You're literally
for feeding
Arjuvea,
me a
like-
cookie. You knew
It
was horrible.
tasted fine to me.
If you joined our
It-
Discord, you'd know what was
You
you'd
know all
context
about
for
what's
this.
going on if you're on our Discord.
I have been on a very
Never
low
know
sugar
that.
diet for like the last
never
3
mind.
months. So
Never
it tasted
mind.
fine.
Did it finally
to me.
work?
Just a bit.
It's just laggy. It's a little laggy tonight.
yeah,
It is.
a little bit.
I blame our new little bit collector down there below me, our little beer.
I like it. And thank you, Fennec. I am the best of wives.
But she is absolutely the best of wives. Absolutely. She's also the worst of wives. She was the best of wives. She was the worst of wives.
I had a joke and I am letting it go.
Not going to yell at me for taking more of your culture again.
Nope. No. I'm just not saying that.
All right.
I'm moving on. I'm
Best
moving
of
on with my
wives,
life.
best of women? No.
It was something that I regret.
It's something I regret thinking. I've never used those words before, but I do understand that feeling. I'm sure there's a German word that sums up that entire feeling.
Probably. Germans have words for everything, so you probably
They
right.
do.
Yeah.
All right, Fennec, let's see how this new mug... Oh, look, there it is. Ta-da! I originally had the mug underneath the little spider, but it looked like the spider was pooping them out, so I decided not to. But now I'm
Why? That's
thinking
cute.
maybe I should have.
Yeah. Have you been to a toy store recently? It's all about little poop thingies.
Pooping spiders?
Just poop in
Well,
general.
spiders-
It's ridiculous.
It's been poop for a long time.
Spiders
we
is
used to have
plot
these little-
relevant too, so
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
We used to have these little rubber animals, like farm animals you could buy that you would squeeze and they would poop. But then you would let go and they would suck their poop back in, and it was really great. And if you were like me and cut them open, inside you would find a little squishy pig or cow shaped poop blob. And that would delight you for hours on.
What?
You're really strange, love.
Now I have to find out if I can get those and,
No, you
and
don't.
send them
Yeah,
out
I
to
know.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's just chickens,
I've
everyone.
seen them before, I think.
Chickens everywhere.
This is it tonight. This is just me looking for these forever.
No.
It's gonna be one of them games, I understand.
Well, I mean, the name of the episode is Cannibal Run. I'm not sure if it's Cannibal Run or Cannibal Run.
At least it's not Cannibal
Porque no lo
Runs.
estás. Yeah, ew. Cannibal Runs is bad.
It's when you have a bad stomach after eating too many people.
Is that a British thing?
Yes.
I got it.
Long
There you go.
pork.
Ned the Naughty Pig keychain. And that was that. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And
love.
inside, a little tiny poop-shaped blob, or poop-colored blob that looks exactly like the pig shape.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Okay.
Hey Logan, remember that thing we were talking about regretting what you were thinking?
This is not one of them.
Are you sure?
Are you really sure?
Alrighty then. So
So
D&D.
after that
Oh,
weirdness,
if we have to.
I mean, we don't have to, I guess. Could just sit here, talk, like people do sometimes. I don't really know what talking is, so.
Oh, hello. Thank you for coming over.
That Ukador?
One of the folks from Defenders of Kobold came over.
Oh, hi. Well, hello. Thank you for coming over. We really appreciate that. We're just kind of gearing up right now. We're talking about pooping animal keychains. So,
Apparently that's what we do
it's
now.
kind of a light night. Yeah, it's kind of a light night. We're kind of taking a few moments to get geared up. We always take a few moments at the beginning here. But yeah, so welcome. Thank you so much. I know that Chris from Ukador was trying to raid us, but he's having some struggles. Huh. He said there was some notice about people only being able to follow us, being able to raid. I'm going to have to look into that because that seems really strange. So I will do that later. But anyway, if anybody knows anything about that evidently last night when he raided us, there was some issue that said that there were that only followers could come on the raid or something. So if anybody knows what that's about or where the setting is on that, because I have no idea. I thought I'd made everything as easy as possible. That would be great. So, yes, Fennec, I know you're going to have the answer in 2 seconds because you're amazing, stupendous, and I wish I could pay you more than my love, but that's all you get right now.
To be fair, that's a lot of love.
I wish I could
It's a lot of love.
That and your Christmas gift, your birthday gift, and your being you gift, and your gift.
The gift is the most important one there.
That is the most important one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's play some D&D.
Alrighty.
Yeah, let's do that thing. I believe 2 of us need to make saves.
Yeah. 2 of us do need to make saves.
Yeah.
Good luck, my friend. Good luck.
Charisma was one of my good stats.
Charisma is a terrible stat for me.
It's not my worst stat, but it is one of my worst stats.
I want to recap last night a little bit.
We got some more information about Connor's past, in that he confided in the group about Cicely's diary and the letter from Cicely. We found out some information about the Devourers and the Octogram, which are a previous iteration of the Cylinder. We found out that the Devourers are also sometimes known as Cannibals. We met with a gentleman by the name of Finn Tanglemane, who used to be a member of the Cylinder before his partner died. We're not entirely sure how he was able to escape the fate of the bonded pair, but we have just as many answers as we have questions now, which was quite a few. So we will continue to find out exactly what Connor's excursion into the Feywild was meant to bring around. But the Devourers can only come when it is eternal night. So we'll see what happens there.
Cool.
I also rolled a 7.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, both of us are rolling because we had dealings with these creatures and things about us got muddled up.
Logan.
I am mixed up on stats, and Callie here does not have many hit points.
Has a 16.
That would have been good last night.
Okay.
This is your third night, right?
Yeah. This is my third night.
Mm-hmm. So DC
Okay.
17 tonight. It'll be 18 tomorrow.
Oh, God. Okay. If we're not playing tomorrow, do you just want me to make the roll tomorrow?
Yeah, you'll need to make a roll for every day that they were not
Okay.
there. I'll be with you. We can make those rolls. All right.
Okay.
I'll just log into Roll20 every day and make a charisma roll. I'm sure that's going to go great.
Alrighty. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tess, do we have a tweet? Did we put out a tweet about starting our show so we can have people?
Zach did
send
put
that out
out a
there?
tweet.
Okay.
Because Zach
we
is
put that in the
amazing.
thing? We are trying very hard to grow our page. Okay. I'll take a look at that in a second. Thank you very much. So if you wouldn't mind retweeting our tweet, that'd be amazing. Or just tell your friends about us. If you like what you've seen so far tonight, which is basically nothing, thanks. We'd appreciate that. It's
I
like
mean,
those
if you like what you
YouTube
see,
videos
like,
where the first time you see them, the first thing they say is make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And like I don't even know what you're about. I haven't even watched you yet. Calm down.
but
Anyway,
of course,
so thank you very much.
of
For those
course
of
they
you
can
that do know us, we'd appreciate a little shout out there, and we appreciate all that you do in sharing our page here and putting us out there to the world, because we're starting to see more people, especially on our Discord, is going crazy. We had like 12 new people sign up to our Discord over the last couple of days. It's been amazing. So that's pretty, people that we don't know. We don't even know where half of them come from. It's great. So that's very good. Thank you guys for continuing to help grow our community. That is amazing. So thank you for that. I'll say thank you again. That's right. I'll say it again. Let's play some D&D. But for real this time. Seriously.
I was just going to say, when you said like what they're seeing, they're going to see your face. So, of course, they're going to like what they're seeing. Everyone else likes your face. So,
It's true. I like your face a lot.
Yeah, you have to say that. You married it.
I don't have to say it.
That's true.
Okay.
So, do you guys have anything you want to accomplish this morning? Anything in particular in our beautiful little town of Cinderhaven on this wonderful, what day of the week is it? Wednesday game morning on a
Well, it's a
always
good
plus
job
5 right now.
Yep, it is. It is Wednesday, February 25th.
Good. And this is our last stream of the year. I think that's why it's a little slower than usual. We've got a couple less people than normal. It's just holidays kicked everyone's butts.
Well, Finku has made sure he's wearing pink in his hair because it's Wednesday.
And on Wednesdays we wear pink. Absolutely.
Other than that,
I mean, Primart has had
Wednesdays we wear pink.
a piercing of Pesk's feather in his ear since she left. So he always had that going.
Why do we wear pink on Wednesdays?
You need to see Mean Girls.
That's Mean Girls thing.
So that means we
Right.
can make as many references to Mean Girls as we want, as long as no one calls
As
it
long
out.
as no one else calls you out, yeah, sure. Good luck with that. You got people like Tessa and Rosie. You got a lot of narcs in your group. People who want to see that chart rolled. For those that are new to our group and may not know, we only allow a single reference to any movie or pop culture reference in game. The second one to any particular franchise will result in a wild magic surge randomly from nowhere. But we've broken up some of the larger franchises to be by movie basis usually, but only if it's a movie specific quote. Anyway, so that's that. No arguing that I got a bad feeling about this might come from a particular movie.
which movie?
Although, yeah, unless we can tell by the way you say it that it's from a particular movie, you can't argue. So, and we've got even more in there. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and we're going to try to really get into character here, and I'm going to try to get into DM headspace. I do this 5 days a week, so it's a little bit rough some nights. I apologize about that. It's been a tough weekend this weekend, lots going on. But I am here to game. So let's do this. Go.
Alrighty.
Do the thing.
In actuality, no, there's nothing specific that Finku is doing this morning, apart from his regular things and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Regular things and stuff.
Alright. That is his new nickname for Daisy. No, I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that.
Canon now.
Regular things and stuff. All right. So, well, in that case, we're just going to go ahead and kind of push you guys directly into lunchtime. The characters have a tendency during lunch to go as our kind of plot device to get them together every day. They go have lunch, and whoever can show up, and it's almost always 6 of them. It's amazing. So it's such a coincidence. When you're playing West Marches with 16 players, you have to ignore coincidences. I have no idea what that was. Something just fell out underneath my desk. That's great. So
That sounded like a dice.
it was not a die, I don't think. All my dice were up here, but all right. Might have been.
Good luck.
Anyway. Oh, I'm getting more DMs. I'm sure there's something
Yeah,
wrong
it sounded
now.
like a big dice, so it's not a D4, so you're fine.
You
Yeah,
won't
oh
die, I
my
promise.
god, that cow
All right.
traps.
So, since there's only 4 of you, we're going to have you all just show up at the Beer Forge all together. And because we have some new people in here, we'll describe the Beer Forge. The Beer Forge, as you approach from the outside, is a large wooden building with brands all over the front, like for branding steers, not like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Although, except that they're the different brands, the different farmers, the different businesses from around that have had custom brands made to put specifically on this building. None of them have been put on recently in the past 50 or 60 years. They're mostly older companies and things. Some are still around. But it was a tradition early on, except that one started a little tiny fire that got a little out of control, and the city asked them not to do that anymore. So they don't do that anymore. Inside, however, it is very different. This wooden building gives way to all stone interior. A large circular room takes up the entirety of the building, this large warehouse building, and except for the doors in the 4 corners, there's one door where you come in on the corner, obviously, and then the storage rooms. The entire building is just this one room. Several tables all around this large circle, 2 stages, one to the left as you walk in, one all the way across, almost like they're dueling stages, or needing like if they're going to have 2 bands go back and forth. But the other one in the back is covered in old boxes and tarps and things like that. In the center, there's a circular bar with one little opening to go in and out. And in the center of that, the circular bar, there's a large fire pit. It's actually a forge with a big hood over it for a chimney. And at this bar, they put hot irons and various metals bars into the irons or into the fire. And then as they're hot, they dip them into the beers to caramelize the head on the beer. And give it different flavors. And they've actually experimented with different magical things as well. They've been able to infuse lightning and give things bubbles, and lots of different fun things that they can do. And that's that. So you come in, and Ivy is in there, the owner of the bar, with her long curly red hair, and she smiles over at everyone, waves a little bit, and goes back to work. Starts pouring all the drinks that she knows you're going to order, as you almost always order the same thing. It is fairly busy in here. No one interesting, just the usual rabble.
Are the giants still there, or have they moved on?
No, they've moved on.
Oh, goody.
I'll get the drinks, don't worry.
Oh,
Are you
thank
sure?
you.
Yeah, no problem.
Huh.
I go up and get them.
Seems that we're a little late on people today. Doesn't happen
Yeah.
too often.
No big deal.
I didn't mean it was a big deal. At least we can actually hear things though.
True.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing, Callie?
I'm doing great. Well, I mean, all things considered, I'm doing pretty good. We'll just, yeah.
I'm sorry about the dragon egg.
It's okay. I should have known that it was a trap. I'm just sorry you got hurt.
I actually was generally okay. I think. No.
I didn't want anybody to get hurt for that. So
I understand. Sometimes it's Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a bad time.
That's what I'm looking for in the words.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a bit of a bad time all around. So, what do we want to do today to try and make it less of a bad time?
I don't know.
Well, last couple days have been fraught with investigation and talking, so something with a little bit more.
Hit things.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I like to hit things.
I'm okay with this plan.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think we all could blow off some steam.
Hmm. Do you
I
have
almost
anything
don't
else?
even want to. I almost don't even want to suggest it because every time that has come up, something really bad has happened. But we could try to go to the spa today as well. Take a bath. Ice warm bath.
Spa?
Yeah, the one that Soxy works at.
We could, yeah.
Warm
Yeah,
water.
I know we
the
keep
cold
talking
weather.
about it.
I feel like if we were gonna go do some fighting, the spa might be a nice thing after the fighting.
I
Yeah.
agree. That's what I was thinking. Good thinking.
Because there's no point going to have a spa and then going to fight, because then we just need to go back to the spa.
All right, so get rough
Yeah.
and tumble, then go relax. I think this sounds like a great plan.
Mm-hmm.
Please, yeah.
Maybe we'll even see Soxy there. She might be working.
That'd be great. You think they got those, like, rooms that smell all funky and stuff, and you can go in there and do that aromatherapy thing? You just lay there and they play music and it just smells good.
Possibly. I don't.
Sounds good to
I
me.
don't know.
I mean, I guess it's different for me, but I just like the sound of ticking. That's really relaxing to me. But that might be because I'm surrounded by it by about 16 hours a day. Because I sleep at the Greasy Union and it's only just upstairs, so you hear all the ticking. You never escape it. It's seriously tick, tick, tick.
Ooh, we should go look at the guild house too, so we can
Yeah.
see if. Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be nearly done?
A
Yeah.
couple,
It was the end of this week, and that's the end of this week.
yeah, we can check it out.
That'd be fun too.
Yeah, we can check it out. Look for where Sil and Lark can paint the walls, and Nathan too, if he wants to. I don't know if he's going to move
Okay.
there, but they might. I don't know.
Alright, but here's the thing. If we go there first today, we get to pick the rooms first.
That's true.
This is true.
We
I'm also
should-
I'm not
interested to
even
see how
ever
the-
going to stay there, but I'm still going to pick a room.
I don't know that Primeheart and I would stay there much.
I
pick a
didn't
room.
mean like that, but I feel like we have enough places to be living now. This like a lot of places.
At least want to see like the yard situation, because if there's enough room, I could just camp outside. That'd be great.
That's true.
You can plant flowers or something. Plant a garden.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Think there's enough room for my chickens?
Hopefully.
I don't think there's enough room anywhere for your chickens.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's a lot of them. I don't
Well, what
actually
if-
know how much space they need.
What if I surprisingly little? I looked it up. Well, I can always, sell some and just keep enough chickens to feed the group.
What was your original plan with all these chickens?
I was gonna be an egg farmer, but I don't think I have enough eggs and chickens to make it really
You couldn't crack.
viable.
You couldn't crack it.
Couldn't crack it.
Maybe that's a good idea then. If yeah, I don't know.
Alright, well, it works.
It's a weird morning.
Yeah.
Sure is.
So, Guildhall first.
Yeah. make a list of what we need for it. If we need anything else.
I mean,
Then fighting, and then spa.
yeah, sounds great.
As long as the city
Sounds
doesn't burn
like-
down, yeah.
Why would you say
You never
something
know.
like that? Why
Yeah.
would you-
Do you not know the history of Cinderhaven?
Something crazy always happens.
It doesn't
have
burn
really good-
though.
We
That's the
have good
point.
stuff- Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, exactly.
most
I
of
didn't
it
say
did
something
burn.
That's actually going. I didn't say something that's actually going to happen because they made it so the city can't. You know, I don't actually really know that much about the history of Cinderhaven. I might have. I don't really remember though. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months.
I think we got a bit off track in that conversation. But Callie, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I know we have to pick a representative to be a part of the guild council. I'm just to let you guys know, I'm really interested in potentially being that representative. If everyone's okay with it, I just kind of want to, put it out there that I'm interested.
I don't have a problem with that.
My first thought was Owen, but because Owen, but he's not allowed to. So
No.
Yeah.
Like he's a very good talker, but that's nothing against you. You can talk very well too. But
he just already knows all the council members, and
mm,
I think actually we do, all of us do. But he works with them and everything.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest, I believe.
Yeah, the best part about it is a conflict of interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else would really be interested in doing it, honestly.
I don't know, but I just wanted to
Okay.
put it out there.
Yeah, I know for
my
a fact.
vote.
I know for a fact public speaking isn't my thing. Can we not do that? I'd really like not to do the public speaking. That'd be great.
That's fine. So Finku says he's not going to. I can't because of conflict of interest. Owen can't because of conflict of interest. Callie's volunteering. No one else has said anything. So
I'm fine
Yeah, I
with
mean,
Sounds like
everyone's
Callie's the
important is
best
here.
option.
So, all vote. Callie, great, fantastic.
I feel like we're missing a majority. Just
few.
it's 3 out of 3. That's 100%.
Exactly.
I mean,
I'm
Good luck.
abstaining because that
You
would be
don't have a
conflict of
quorum.
That's
interest.
very good of
Oh.
you.
okay, 3 out of 3 on 100% sample rate of 3 people. Fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ivy, you think I'd be good on the guild council, right?
She looks over. Yeah, I think you do great.
4 out of 4.
4.
You can't flirt.
That's okay.
I mean,
I'm not sure that it is.
What? Why wouldn't it be okay if I
Because
didn't
you can
flirt?
barely talk to anyone when you can't flirt.
That's not true. I am talking to you
That's
right
pretty
now, and
true.
I am not flirting.
it looks like flirting.
It kind of does.
No, you would know if I was flirting.
See,
Damn
I
it.
heard- See, I
The
heard
way you,
this,
like-
Captain.
The way you rub the table when you're talking to her, kind of is a little sensual. Just saying.
See, I heard of this captain once,
Maybe
and all
laying
he
on
needed.
it like this is not quite
Yeah,
right.
little like squeezing it. It's probably not a good idea.
Okay, well, I won't do that in council meetings. How's that?
I'm
well,
not sure you can.
I think it's not even a thing you realize you're doing, and it just kind of happens.
we've all got our quirks. Some of them
No, And why can't
will
she
be
flirt?
overlooked. Yeah. They're not going to respond to it, I don't think. No one I know about the Birchfield and Pasco. Probably not going to,
You're not just in chambers with them.
Yeah, you're in chambers with all the council and all of the guildsmen.
Yeah,
Some
they've-
days,
they've-
yeah.
they've also, been able to talk to Callie. It's fine.
I think it's fine as long as there's no bodies of water you want to jump into, because you always end up taking your shirt off when that happens.
Well, Owen complains that my shirt was wet when I swam somewhere, so I just decided to help with the problem.
So your response to that problem was to just strip down.
Yeah, still gonna swim.
Swimmer's got to swim.
Yeah.
Look, it's
well,
great for clearing my head.
I can't think of anyone else that would be good for it. Or, well, I guess
Swim
people would
without
be
a shirt
okay
on?
with it. Oh, the council. Really, I'm not.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not offended or anything. That's just not my thing. What the implication? The council. I can't think of anyone else that wants to be on the that would be good for the council and wants to be on it.
all right. Well, let's go check out this guild hall then, shall we? And
Yeah,
then
let's-
go
let's-
fight some things?
Yeah, let's move away from this conversation. Because,
My muscles need a good stretch.
so you did the thing again.
That wasn't flirting. That was just actually stating a fact.
See, but when you did that, you just sort of pushed and up, and then you just sort of... It's just something you
I
do.
don't think she can help it. They're just
No,
kind of
I'm-
there. Can't.
I can't put them away. They just exist. I can't make them disappear.
Can't you just hide them?
Cannot take them off and put them away to hide them. No.
That seems like a design flaw, but okay.
The design flaw in
Big
people.
Okay.
I expect that out of Syl, not out of you, Pinku.
I mean,
I'm a bit loopy today. I don't know.
all the caffeine.
You know, that's a fair point.
All right. Let's head on out.
All right.
As we step out, Primer will reach up and grab as many icicles as he can, and then just hand them out to everyone and just start sword fighting as we're walking.
Fine, I'm good with this.
This doesn't help if you don't know how to use a sword.
Why not? I know how to use a sword.
It's not that hard. You just kind of, you know.
I use a staff. It's a little bit different, but I mean, I can fight against a sword with a staff. Okay. I mean, I guess same principle, but these are tinier.
I mean, it's more like a dagger. Like, can you use a dagger?
I can. I don't know how, but yeah. I've never used one, but it's okay.
It's not hard. It's dagger. You just kind of stab.
Okay. I've got darts for that.
See, I don't really like doing the whole throwing thing, because then I lose the things that I have. So, yeah.
I throw sometimes, but that's only because like I kept being too far away from things. I don't know how that kept happening, but I've got a spell for that, so I don't have to lose my daggers anymore.
Nice.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I don't like being far away. I like being up close and personal.
Yeah, me too. Everything is just really far away from me for some reason all the time.
I think the chalice is overcompensating. They really should make like a smaller arena.
Yeah.
Until they bring in like something huge, or I think we've found things that are huge. I mean, like bigger than that.
Yeah, they've had giants in there.
Yep. So I'm assuming that we are walking and talking at the same time.
Yeah, you're walking and talking.
Walking and talking.
Talking and walking.
By having giants, I mean they had actual ones, not just like me or Prime Heart. The real tall ones.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, I remember when we were last at the Chalice, there was a category that was like a non-magic-y one. I don't know, because I know that you have magic, Prime Heart, but like, do you need magic?
No,
Or, no, no.
no, I don't need magic.
I didn't think so. Like, so we could maybe try that, because I know we're not exactly the most magic-y among us.
I too like to live dangerously.
Yeah. I know magic, just not any really that's our battle, magic. And I druid craft a flower. I could do that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I can't do that.
Neither can I.
It's really hard to learn. I've been practicing for so long.
So you guys make your way over to the Guildsman district, and towards the outskirts of town, you find your home, your new home, your future home. Maybe not home away from home. The guild hall that is being built in your honor, or for your use. I don't really know how to describe that. Anyway, the guild hall is large, and the 2-3 buildings that were originally purchased now are all one from the outside, and brand new, new spackle, new paint, everything, the new wood. There's nothing that resembles what it once was. Inside, it's pretty much a framework. You're starting to see the rooms come together. By the end of today, they'll have most of the walls up, and the floors are already all done. The stairs are done. The requested slidey pole is installed, which comes down from the 3rd floor all the way down. And there's enough quarters for everyone. For 20 people. The 2nd floor is all just living quarters, and then kind of a communal kitchen area. So and restrooms, of course. So there's enough space for everyone to have their own room.
This is amazing.
Wow. Even Binksy could have his own room in here. There's so many.
Right?
Just fill it with waffles or whatever.
I'll be right back. Callie runs up the stairs to go down the sliding pole.
Okay.
If the walls are framework, can Finku climb up the walls to beat her up there?
Probably.
Then he's
no, because the floors are done themselves. It's just the walls that are frames. So there's no real. You can climb up the pole.
Sure.
I mean, so you get up to the top, and he's standing. Finku's standing at the top next to the pole.
Rude.
So the pole's out of service. I'm sorry, you got to go the other way.
Fine. She turns around and starts to walk out.
I'm waiting for the next bit.
She'll jump on the pole from the 2nd level down. It's fine from here.
That's cheating. So what was sort of planned for the 1st floor and the 2nd floor? 1st and 3rd floor, sorry.
First floor is I don't remember. I said this before. Do they remember what they were?
It was training, meeting areas for people who, like a conference room kind of area for us to meet with potential clients. And then towards the back was actually like a little training and not barracks, but
I thought the 3rd floor was training.
Yes, the 3rd floor was training. Sorry, and then the 1st floor was all meeting and storage area.
Right, but we're gonna be able to keep your lutes and stuff like that, and guitars and other instruments.
Yardings.
Bagpipes
And chickens.
and chickens.
Chickens.
All your chickens there.
Chickens forever.
We could keep the potions and things here, and then keep the really valuable things away at the other place, so that everything's not all in one place. So if someone breaks in or something, I don't know if anyone could. I don't think that they could, but just in case.
I'm just gonna say, if someone breaks in this place and even half of us are here, they're in for a bad time.
There, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, even if just, like, I don't know, let's say 6, a good number. If 6 of us were here, that they'd have a bad time.
Yep.
That's
I agree.
true.
Unless they had the blueprints.
Why
Yeah,
are they
well.
blue?
Why not? Blue's a good color.
I don't know why they're blue. You tell me why they're blue. You would know better than I would.
I couldn't tell you.
Easier on the eyes? I don't know.
It's a good point.
Well, this place is awesome.
It's not even done yet.
I can't wait to
What's
see it when
up?
the walls are up.
Who requested the slidey pole?
I'm pretty sure it was Lark.
I would be
That's fair.
surprised if it wasn't Lark. I don't know. Maybe Syl. She likes that sort
Maybe.
of thing too. But that's. I would think Lark more.
That's fair.
Still does have one in her workshop. So maybe.
Do you think Lark is going to move Jastra in here? I mean, there's enough bedrooms to put their kid in.
The goblins
I
might
don't-
not appreciate that.
Yeah,
not.
they're building the whole thing.
That's true.
Are they putting in a ground floor for that?
I think they were talking about it.
Think
What
about
is it
that.
you wanted there?
What left?
What was that you were just asking about?
If the goblins were putting in a ground floor at Lark's place so that the baby didn't fall out of the tree.
Nope, no ground floor.
They've got
they
it. It's
they're gonna
fine.
need
Got it,
them.
I'm sure.
They'll just put a net up. It's fine.
That's a good point. Or like some cushions, maybe a slide.
Or like just put a really high hammock around the whole.
I could do
around the
that.
whole thing.
I'm really good at making hammocks.
Baby shower gift. A really big hammock so the baby doesn't fall out of the.
Perfect.
Got so many of these ideas.
These are all great ideas.
All right, should we head to the chalice? This place is awesome.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yes. Let's do that.
We can have all of the races in here.
Yeah, are you going to cheat, though?
I've never cheated.
You climbed up the pole! How is that not cheating?
I just assessed the area and chose the fastest route.
Alright then, so when I'm swimming, it's not cheating because I'm doing the same.
I mean, you can claim that all you like, but you could have also climbed the pole. I believe in you.
Oh yeah, I know I could climb it, but
She could.
I like running.
Fair enough.
Come on, let's go beat some stuff up.
All right, let's do that thing.
So we head off to the Crucible to go have some fun.
Chalice.
I don't know why I keep calling it the Crucible.
We're not in
I-
Vasselheim.
I don't know why. My brain.
Was that what it used to be called? I don't.
I think
don't-
it used to be called the Crucible,
I
but I don't remember. But
I don't know. I went once. You could ask Joe. He would probably remember.
probably. Yeah, so we head on out.
So, do we go for the non-magic-y one or the magic one?
I think we go for whatever we want. I'm super down for whatever.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
We can handle anything.
Yeah.
Except for an all magic one. That would kind of screw us over a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do all magic.
No, I think it's just like we can either use magic or we don't get to use magic. I think.
Let's use a non-magic. Let's do that. That sounds awesome.
Sorry, Ocean, were you going to say something?
Oh no, just it didn't really matter. I'm not good at doing spells and stuff when I fight. I don't even remember. I don't know. Just sort of don't concentrate on them or anything. It's always start looking for magic, and then we start fighting, and then afterwards I realize I didn't keep my mind on doing that. So
yeah, you get quite angry.
Yeah, the bear really comes out of you.
Yeah. It's just a little scary.
It happens. It's all good.
That's just the bellows that you walk into the shallows. It's just diddling, diddling.
Chime. Ding doom. Ding doom. Thank you for the raid, guys.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. I apologize. I'm not as engaged right this second. I'm trying to get set up here because you guys are about to go to the chalice. So you guys, you make it over to the chalice, and there is a long line of people trying to get in. It sounds like it's extremely packed.
Interesting. Is it like is it a lot of people trying to watch or trying to fight?
Watch. There's still quite a few people trying to fight, but for the most part, it's the watching that is the people are lining up for.
Is there an event going on that we didn't know about?
There seems to be all sorts of new events all the time.
Okay, well, let's check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Seems like today they have quite a few special fights happening, which they are advertising. They are still looking for gladiators, as they're starting to call them, to assist.
Callie is like bouncing up and down. Yeah, this sounds great.
I'm liking the sound of this.
I'm liking this. Look at this. Yeah.
And she starts stretching out her calves and stuff. Like, okay, gotta stretch, loosen up. Let's do this.
Oh, if you're not already stretched.
No, I'd like to do it again.
Fair enough.
Gotta stay nice and limber.
I don't have that problem.
Longbow or trident?
Trident.
Okay.
surround them, one on every side. Yeah.
What about if there's more than one?
We split up and get right in their faces.
We got it. We can do this. Ocean, you want to go and see what the offerings are?
Well, I can, yeah. I'll go up ahead to see what they have for today.
You head on up, and one of the handlers, as you've learned them to be called, a young halfling boy, probably a man. He's, although with O'Sheen, you never know. Is sitting there with a clipboard and kind of not ticking off a few different things. He just hollers out at some people to tell them, booth 13 over there. Go, 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 go. He looks up. What do you want?
Well, we're here to sign up. I wanted to know what you got for today.
What's your name?
I'm O'Sheen.
No,
I forgot.
Were the Batitudes?
Yeah.
The Batitudes. Oh, okay. Let me see here. They're in this list somewhere. Perfect. Here you are.
We were
oh,
the
I see
bad
you do have a couple of
attitudes.
strikes against you. Is there is this member here that has this strike, Kelly? Are they here?
Kelly just raises her hand meekly.
I look back.
Okay, just take a note here. All right. So
What are the strikes
let's
for?
see here.
I accidentally, you know how it's no killing? I used a spell that I've never used before, and it kind of made somebody go squish.
Oh.
We know not to do that anymore.
And I'm never doing it again. It was completely accidental. I felt awful, and I have apologized.
Yeah,
multiple
she
times.
tripped and like tore his body out. You know, his part of his body out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was horrible, evidently.
An accident going elbow deep into that giant. Yeah. Really
I
horrible.
didn't mean to
Whoops.
hurt him. I didn't mean to kill him.
No, you're fine. You didn't. You were caught in the moment. It's okay.
Well, I only have one fight available today left. No one seems to want to do it.
Done.
What is that?
Oh, all right. No,
Uh-huh.
perfect. I'll tell my superiors.
Can we at least know what the fight was? No, we've accepted it.
Sure, and it'll take a while to get everything set up and ready. We're doing very special fights. We're actually experimenting with terrain.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Is this a
Yes.
magic fight or a no magic fight?
Oh, I would suggest you use magic. You don't have to, but I would suggest you do.
Great.
Great.
We haven't really ranked these. These are, you know how sometimes when plays come out, they haven't been rated yet. This is kind of like that. It's an unrated battle.
So it's a dress
Sounds
rehearsal.
like a blast.
It's a
Sounds-
dress rehearsal.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
what was that?
it-
He looked at me.
So it's a dress rehearsal.
Sure, I wouldn't wear a dress either, though. It might get torn.
Fair enough.
Are we fighting in the buff?
Callie?
I'm kidding.
I missed what you said because you were breaking up. We're having some connectivity issues or something. So.
I said, are we fighting in the buff?
No, I wouldn't suggest that either.
All right.
I'm fine if I do. I think Callie is too. They're pretty dodgy.
I'd rather not.
Actually, it doesn't really matter if you hit me, but yeah.
Hold on, we're going to change servers, guys. Hopefully that will help. All right, so I apologize. I missed a lot of what you're saying. I don't know if the audience can hear you, but for me, it's coming through all choppy.
Sorry.
So let's try again.
You heard what I said because I was being a dork about fighting naked. So
That was basically it. Just continuing joking about that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll just.
So it's
watch-
going to be a couple of hours.
okay. Well, we could go to the spa, Sheen.
Yeah.
Get fight ready.
I mean, we might end up there later as well, but I'm fine with this.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
To the spa.
They can hear us fine. So weird. Okay, so it's something directly coming through my speakers. So that's something wrong with my computer. All right, we'll figure that out. To the spa. So you guys head across town and over to the spa over in the Pearl District. I assume is the one you're going to, the one that has a nice underground sort of natural hot springs and the gym up front and all the massage tables and brand new, coming back after a very long hiatus, 20 years or so. They are bringing back goat yoga.
Ooh.
The new owner thought it might be good to kind of bring it back a blast from the past, and recently connected with a goat a breeder on the outskirts of town, and is has got new goats to help out, help get people yogified. I really don't know how it goes. I haven't ever seen it. This was a player's thing. No, that's not true. I did see. I think Sam and Travis from Critical Role, they went and did a show that they went and did goat yoga. I did see some of that.
Sam and Liam. Travis was there as well.
Sorry.
It's all
Sorry,
good.
Liam. Because Liam watches this show.
He does.
All right.
Avid fan.
Lurking out there.
In all the free time they have.
Right?
Callie is all over that hot spring. That is her idea
Uh-huh.
of heaven.
So as far as I understand it, basically you do yoga poses, and then they have goats climb on you, is pretty much what goat yoga.
Yep.
I'm not down
I'm
for
not
it.
exactly sure what the benefit is. They're tiny goats, evidently, like little baby goats.
Baby. Yeah.
No kidding. And they
Really, Logan.
so you guys are in a hot spring while I get this finished.
Might try to go yoga.
Yeah, talk to them. Ask them how they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they enjoy it.
I think I'm gonna pass.
I will make them all under my control, and then we will take over the spot.
It's a goat army.
The goat
Yes.
army. We will take them all over with our goat
I
army.
I don't know if GB would love this or hate this. Grew up on that
Maybe.
goat farm, so.
I never asked GB if GB likes baths.
Well, I meant the goat army taking
Oh.
over things with goats. I don't know how he
Why not?
tweet about.
GB's best friends were goats, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but does he want them to be tyrannical overlord?
Yes.
It only lasts for
probably.
24 hours.
Then they just go back to eating grass. Okay.
Yeah, or whatever goats do.
Go yoga, apparently.
Well, you guys enjoy the.
Goaty's got a goat.
Callie just kind of sings it and just like kind of settles down at the bottom, just like it's quiet down here.
In that talking sword story, I think I was the mountain. So a goat climbing a mountain, it's pretty apt.
Very true.
Just from the bottom of the pool.
Pretty much. It's just like, yep, that's exactly it.
A warm bath in a cold day. It's really nice.
Agreed.
I think it's just a bath tends to be nice all the time.
Yeah.
Does your beard like freeze?
No, not that I've noticed.
Oh, okay,
It's like,
cool.
well, yes, it's like your hair. So but I guess that doesn't really.
Sometimes water gets caught behind my ear when I go out into the cold, and then it gets like frozen, and that sucks.
Callie's
let's
head
bring you
pops
down.
up. That sounds strange.
I don't have hair.
I know, but just I've never thought of water freezing on me before.
Is that a hot joke? That's sick.
So they come down, they offer you refreshments, and they bring you different smelly salts and things they can throw into the water. Add or remove steam from your room, and pretty much whatever you want. Completely taken care
How much does it cost?
of. For the works, I think it's a gold each.
Done.
Unless you want to go through for some luxury treatments, like flump masks.
Excuse
Oh.
me.
Or,
I don't know what that sounds. That sounds really nice. I don't know what that is.
No.
Tessa's
Uh,
face, not Callie's face. Callie.
or if you wanted to have little baby I can only come up with flumps right now, but baby flumps nibble all the dead skin off your feet. They can do that. They do a lot of things with flumps. Flumps are like the donkey testicle of this world.
I once met some weird nerds who like worship flumps. I don't know why.
What?
There's one big flump in the sky or something like that.
Huh.
That is weird.
That sounds very strange.
I don't believe I've ever heard of that.
Callie is definitely going to avoid the flump face mask. No, thank you.
Finku is right on board with that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, other than the fact that a flump is a cute little squishy pancake of a creature. I want that on my face.
A very stinky, squishy pancake of a creature. I love it. It's just a little pancake of a creature. So Callie will happily pay her gold for the works.
Yeah, I think he's
Okay.
fine with that as well. But he's just going to spend
Yeah.
a fair amount of time just in the nice water, because that sounds like a good time.
Thought you said ice water for a second. I was like, no, don't do that. That's very.
No,
You're supposed to between hot baths, but it sucks.
no,
Just dunk in and then get out.
no. Just the
62
nice.
degrees is too cold.
And make sure you leave like your shoulders up out of the water for a long period of time. Like make sure you don't go below your shoulders, or else you're gonna get sick.
What? But I can breathe it.
I don't
Well,
know.
she's
If,
probably-
it's still the heat. The heat like gets to you. It like gets your heart rate going. That makes you nauseous.
Oh, okay. I promise not to stay under for too long then.
Do you know what you don't do? Is you don't go into an outdoor pool in a very hot climate and then forget to put sunscreen on and then burn your shoulders to a crisp.
That is a very bad idea.
Yeah, sounds bad.
I've done
Yeah.
that before.
So have I. Yeah.
For Tessa, it's called walking outside.
For us, it was called, we were in Egypt and I didn't have sunscreen on.
That sounds like
That
a bad plan.
sucks.
Sounds like a bad
I don't
plan.
really sunburn anymore, so that sucks. I just get tan.
That might have been the most excruciating pain I've ever experienced in my life.
Don't doubt it.
Yeah. So, no, not doing that again. Okay, so
Callie, is there a little outdoor portion of the spring at all, Logan, where there's snow
yeah.
around? At one point, Kelly gets up, goes out, dunks herself in the snow, right out of the hot bath, and then comes and jumps right back in hot water.
why would you do that?
Because it's nice and refreshing.
Yeah.
That looks really uncomfortable for like 20 seconds.
No, you don't stay in the snow. You're not supposed to. You just dunk in and then get back in the hot water.
It's refreshing. It's invigorating. Gets your systems moving.
I mean, fair enough.
Did you learn that from your order? That's really interesting.
It's something I did all the time.
Primarch goes over and does the same thing. And then as he's getting back up, he grabs a bit of snow and pulls it into a ball and throws it at Finku.
He's going to try and dodge it.
In the water?
Yes.
All right, go for it. Give me dexterity.
What do you want me to roll? Dexterity save? Okay.
We could just dunk down into the water and then come back up. Because it's very hot, so that would actually be a bad idea.
25?
You're okay.
Just misses.
Just barely.
I'm always ready. I can be in a very relaxing hot tub and still be ready to dodge anything.
Challenge accepted.
I'm fine for this.
This is nice. We should do this more often where we get to relax.
What,
Yeah.
where we do nothing? How long has it been since we've just done nothing?
I don't know.
I rarely do nothing. I'm constantly moving.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm actually trying to remember the last time I did nothing.
Oh, with all of you, it's been a while.
Hmm. Well, let's see here. What's a mud bath? Why? That seems counterintuitive.
I think it's kind of like where
Like the nutrients and the minerals like go under your skin. It's actually really good for
Oh,
it.
okay.
apparently I don't like the sound of it, honestly.
I grew up doing that, so I'm used to it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Callie pulls all her hair up on top of her head and goes off and gets into the mud bath for a bit.
Okay.
This is definitely an interesting feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna work so well when you go straight from being under the water into the mud.
No, I feel like I'm definitely gonna have to get back into the water to get clean again.
I
But
feel like if you do that, they might yell at you for contaminating all of the
no,
water.
I meant like the bath where you shower it all off first and then get back in.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just, you've already got 2 strikes at the chalice, so I don't want any strikes here too.
I have one strike at the chalice.
Is that how that
and
works?
It was
Like,
an accidental.
They said strikes.
I don't know why there's strikes plural because I apologized and said I would never do it again. They told me I had 1 strike against me, and I said okay, and I would never do it again.
Maybe the man misspoke, but I heard strikes. And we're not even bowling, so it's not a good thing anyway.
All right, so Callie will shower off the mud and get back into the hot springs. Yeah, I think this is more my speed.
Ocean will eventually get up to go try the goat yoga. Do yoga with the goats.
To be fair, Callie, your speed is normally fairly slow, so that makes sense.
Bingo.
Yes.
No.
Fair enough. On a real note on speed, because that was obviously a joke, you're very fast, obviously. You're just not as fast as me. How long have we been here?
I don't know.
We maybe should consider heading back soon, otherwise we're going to miss our fight. What happens if we miss our fight? Do we get more strikes if we don't show up?
No, I don't like that idea, so let's not do that.
It's okay, so we'll just wait for Ocean to finish their goat yoga, and then we can head back.
She's got like 3 goats on her back, like stretching.
Nice. Are you enjoying that?
Yeah,
Yeah?
the stretching and there's the extra weight. It's nice. The little hooves feel good as they walk.
Alrighty. Callie will get up.
I'm thoroughly done relaxing. This is not productive.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm almost done. Calm down.
Callie goes over to the snowbank and in her back, and she walks back and comes over behind Prime Heart and just gently sprinkles it on his shoulders.
Do you want me to lean down for you to do that?
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, none of that bothers you, does it?
No.
It must be nice.
Trust me. Goliaths can be jerks, and they've done a whole lot worse. Like when you're like trying to come out of a bath, and then they're like, "Took your clothes away. Hey, you gotta walk up," you know. And then they purposely like dig like a hole, and they put snow over it, so you just fall into the hole. And then they cover you with snow, and then pour water on it and make sure that it freezes. So then you're stuck in the ice. It sucks.
That sounds awful.
Why would
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
No, it's great because you eat the snow and then you're fine. You're just in like a little pocket and you just kind of hang out there for a little bit.
You eat this. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that the
as long
only
as
two
snow
that
isn't yellow.
work.
Yeah. That's... Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all.
I don't mind the cold so much.
I'm not fur, but I'm not that furry. Can't stay warm. Hands and feet get cold.
My nose gets really cold. I don't like that.
Good. Sorry, I'll warm you back up. I was just being silly.
You're good.
All right.
I like the goats thing. It was actually pretty fun. They're really cute.
Great. I'm glad to hear it.
Seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, they're really nice. I understand raising goats, not farming goats, raising goats.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's stretch our legs and get back before we get too relaxed.
Yeah. Now we're all old and burned, ready to go.
Nice.
Almost done. A few seconds.
No problem.
So, what do you think it is that we're going to be fighting? He
I
said we'll
don't
definitely
know.
need magic.
I don't know. Someone maybe said that we'd accept it before we heard any details.
I like surprises. Why should we be prepared for it? It's not fun.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I have confidence in our abilities.
Same.
Thank
Even
you.
if
That's
Callie
great to
is-
hear.
Even if Callie is slower.
Thank you. I might not heal you.
That's fair.
You
I feel like
I know.
this is very clearly a joke.
You're good. I'm faster than both of you.
Oh, don't start that.
We're all pretty fast, actually. This group, you don't have to wait.
Yeah.
quick.
We're moving
Mm.
real quick. We don't have anyone trailing behind.
No, not really. Well, let's maybe hope that this thing we're gonna fight is slow, so we're always faster than that.
That'd be good.
But
Yeah.
I'm really interested in what this terrain thing's gonna be. Why didn't other people want to take this?
Yeah. I don't either. I mean,
Or maybe they wanted to plan, and you can't really plan if you don't know what you're jumping into. We go into things without a plan all the time.
mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, we maybe really shouldn't stop doing that. It's how things go wrong.
Well, okay, actually, we make plans all the time. They just always fall through, so we just sort of wing
In
it.
like the first 6 seconds. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half the time, we don't even make it out of the beer forge without our plans going out the window.
Oh my god, how many times have we gone into the beer forge with a plan and it just never works out? It's
So
almost
many.
like there's somebody.
The beer forge doesn't
watching
have any
all of
windows.
our lives. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Let's see. What else could it be? What requires
Something
terrain?
flying. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, that'd be. Well,
I could pull it down. That's fine.
yeah, I think Oshin and I can jump on it, and Oshin can reach it, and you can reach it, Primeheart, and we can just go crazy.
Yeah, it'd have to fly up sort of high to get out of our reach. Well, not super high, just like 15 feet or something.
I could
Still pretty
throw
high.
my dagger up and then hope I catch it on its downward spiral.
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds a little dangerous.
Maybe.
What if you don't catch?
I might lose a hand. That wouldn't be very
Well,
good.
you're really dodgy. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been fairly good at doing that.
See, now I'm wondering, can you uncanny dodge your own attack?
Maybe.
Perhaps you could.
You'd see it coming.
Would you? It's a fairly small dagger.
All right. So as you get back to the guys, you're breaking my brain. Okay, as you guys get back to the fight or to the fighting rink, the handler nods to you and says, "Hey, your fight's almost ready.
Yeah.
You want to come get prepared?"
Sure.
Yes.
We've
Sure.
been setting up for about an hour now. A lot of magic users out there cleaning things up, getting ready.
Is there anything we should know?
Yeah, what are the rules?
The less you know, the better. I mean, it's better for the audience as you find out and
Exactly.
discover things. But I can tell you stuff if you want to know. Just ask.
No, I just want to make sure that I don't want to accidentally get another strike because I would feel bad.
No, this here is a what we call a test run. So you can do pretty much anything you want. There is a of what we're calling a arcane ceiling. There is no actual ceiling, so the audience obviously can see you guys running around. But if you do go beyond it, the audience has been instructed that they can throw things at you, and by throw things, I mean they can use magic and stuff. Same for the creatures if they crawl up over it as well.
Good to know.
Much more likely that they're going to do it. I'm not sure that they're really intelligent enough not to, but we'll see.
Okay, so creatures, not people.
Oh yeah, creatures, definitely creatures. This train's kind of their home turf.
Huh.
Okay, excellent.
And we're not allowed to kill them.
Oh, you can kill them.
Got it.
So
As a matter of fact, you might need to.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
This is getting more and more interesting.
Interesting.
Here. Yeah, I like that word.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
So arcane ceiling, so don't go up too high, which is great because none of us can fly anyway. So this is fine.
Because none of us are birds or anything.
But you can climb.
Oh, that's a fair point. How high is this arcane ceiling?
Oh, it's where the actual terrain stops. You'll see it. It's about 20 feet.
Oh, that's not very far. That's not very high up.
Huh?
That's not very high up.
It's not?
No, not really. But it's fine. I'm just climbing.
That's the height of Prime Heart on my shoulders, and then most of Mori on top of him.
Or
Pretty
me.
high up.
Or me.
You have a tendency of doing this sort of acrobatic kind of Dick Grayson sort of maneuvering?
I mean, Callie is a bit acrobatic. I'm a little acrobatic.
So you often fight standing on each other's shoulders?
Oh,
no,
that was just an example.
Ah,
that's like when we become the Megazord.
We don't want to spoil our technique.
I usually just flip over things' shoulders and then hit them in the back and then flip back to the front.
I'm very happy I got you with that one, Tess.
It's really good. I wasn't expecting it.
Okay, so they said creatures, which implies we're going to be fighting more than one thing. Cool.
All right. Well, I'm ready. What about you guys?
I'm
Yeah?
ready.
Yeah.
Should we? See, I don't like to split up because I kind of get better when I'm near someone.
If you want to backpack me, feel free. He pulls
I
out
might do
his
that.
trident and begins to spin it around and jab around.
Trident suit you.
If you want to backpack me, go ahead. Is
Yeah.
that what I just heard?
Yeah, he can climb on me, and then I'll just run in, and then he can just be near me all the time.
Callie has her
Okay.
staff ready. She's excited.
I could put you on the edge of my trident, and then I could just like point you at something, and then you could just attack from there.
Fastball special.
Kind of.
That.
The hamburger flip, just stab.
That's an interesting concept. Maybe we can work on this at the guild hall before.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's a good point.
Yeah, all of us on the shorter side could probably benefit from a fastball special or two.
Oh yeah, I could definitely throw it.
I do
For
not
sure, I
doubt
could
it.
throw most of you.
I
All
do not doubt it.
not Sil, but pretty much
You
everyone
know,
else. yeah.
really, I've been trying something because with the dire squirrels like to do. The dire squirrels will throw nuts at me, so I've been really good at like catching them and like throwing them back at them. It knocks them out. It's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
So I
Yes,
wonder
actually,
if you threw Finku at me, then I can like catch him and then throw him back at.
Do you want to try? I'm fine with this.
Callie just sits down.
You want me to?
Like,
yes,
I'm
yes.
so
This
ready
is
for this.
preparation. This is preparation. So you're gonna throw me at Prime Heart. He's gonna try and catch me and then throw me back.
Okay, I'll throw Pinku at Primeheart.
I am willing to be thrown.
I deflect missiles and I catch him.
How much damage does a speeding Finku do?
To
This,
Finku.
this basis. This
Are you
requires
trying
a
to
very,
hit me?
This requires
Oh.
a very important, judgment call. Does a flying halfling count as a projectile? Yes.
Do I do like
I'm just trying to
1d6
get
damage?
the new Twitch chat laid out. I'm just over here minding my own business at this point.
That's probably fair. I
mean, I could
could
really negate most of your damage.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure you can. But the point is do I do damage? Does the speeding Finku do any damage?
What's the maximum amount of damage that you can do without sneak attack with a dagger?
Without sneak
There you
attack? Like 9?
9, really?
Yeah, I mean 4 plus 4 plus 1 because it's a magic dagger.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't have 20 deck yet, but
I'd,
if you add sneak attack,
I'd have to roll a 3
Yeah.
on my deflect missiles thing to completely.
But rolling sneak attack as well, because I feel like that would constitute as a sneak attack.
Having-
if a speeding Finku just came out of the sky at someone.
All right. I now have a 4-person combat layout because that's what I thought was happening tonight. Sorry about that, everyone. So, as you as you're sitting there working out, warming up, the handler comes back over, says, "Oh, okay, they're ready for you."
Excellent.
This
Hey.
is the best. This is the best news.
So remember that that special arcane sealing. Don't hurt the audience, or else they can hurt you, or heal the beasts if they can find them. And don't worry too much about what's going to happen out there. Oh, the terrain can shift a little bit. You're welcome to damage or alter the terrain also, but don't be surprised if it changes on you too. All right.
Good to know.
Okay.
Great. This is
Okay.
all that I wanted.
Let's get this done. And he moves you over to the holding area where it feels like an eternity that you're waiting behind these large double doors. As the double doors open, you are taken back. You are standing in what can only be described as caverns. To you, the caverns just kind of seem to stop at some point, like they've been sliced off, like cutting off the top of a piece of bread, with all the little bubbles and things where the air pockets are. You're like standing inside the bread. It's a surreal experience because just beyond that, you can see audience. The last time you were in caves, you were fighting for your lives, and you're not sure that this is much different. As your names are announced by the thaumaturged voice, each of your names is called off, and of course they announce you as the Batitudes.
Nice.
And the audience gets excited. They've seen your work before. You're starting to get a name. They also do mention, and you're not sure how they got this information, but they do mention that you are the new adventuring guild that's in town, one of the three. And having already had representation here from the Steel Syndicate earlier, it is nice to have you here type of thing.
Oh, no.
Do they know that that's not our official name, right?
I don't. I think it might be our official name now.
I mean, I'm cool with that. That's really that's really silly.
I believe it was the
pitchforks
bad
and rings.
No, this is fun.
To be fair, it
Did
was
we
a
name
member
our
of
guild?
Steel. No, we haven't.
And then if you guys would please get your roll 20 open.
Roll 20 is open over here.
I can see the keep.
Yeah, I have you on a different page right now.
What?
So, and you hear that your opponents are something called the Gbalhi. And no, I wasn't getting something caught in my throat. The Gbahali.
Excuse me.
Gbahali is how it's spelled. If for those scribes out there that are taking notes for us, the Gbali are a large reptile-like creature with dagger-like teeth and a scaly hide of shifting colors.
Beast.
Right.
Very
A monstrosity.
careful adventurers as the horn blares out and combat begins. As soon as I have it set up here.
Hey, it's a great job that I'm still expertise in investigation to find these creatures. Oh wait,
Right?
That'd be survival, not nature. You know what they are, though.
yeah. I mean, maybe I can use my perception. That's still fairly good.
I have okay perception. Don't have good investigation, but I have okay perception.
I used to have good investigation.
That is the best I can do there. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it lined up here as best as I can. All right, so then let me go ahead and transition this over, and now the whole audience should be able to see everything. Sorry about the layout. It was a quick throw together thing from our 6-man layout. Normally I would have other things going on there. So you are starting on the far left side.
Over here? Gotcha.
I still need a new token. Still a red arrow sheath.
Well, this is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see here.
Give me one moment here. Gotta make sure I've got them on the map before we do anything else.
This is only slightly terrifying.
That's fair.
Do I have time to cast a spell?
Yes. How big are these? Oh, they're big.
Oh no.
This is terrifying.
All three of you get 10 max hit points.
I agree.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
As Primeheart pulls his archery gauntlet up and begins to mutter a prayer, and then he opens his hand, and 3 spectral butterflies kind of flutter out of his hand, and each lands on each of your noses, and then expands outward. And you feel a little bit more hardy. Casting Aid at 3rd level.
Pretty hardy.
Yep. Hearty.
Hearty. Got it.
Hearty.
I'm for a party.
Alrighty. Is there a way to change the opacity of the GM layer? That's long. Alright, I'll deal with that later. Alright, so.
Alrighty then. Let's do this. So I'm assuming as we get in, we don't see anything in this vast arena.
You
of
see
caverns.
absolutely nothing. All right, so there we go. All right, so but what you do is you hear things. You hear things moving throughout the caverns beyond.
Are the caverns
including what
lit
sounds like
up?
just stones sort of falling around you. Not around you, but like falling down deep within, like there's a rock sliding every once in a while for a few moments.
Let's not split up, yeah?
Yeah, no, I think we should stay close.
Is the cavern lit up at all?
It's daylight.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah,
Does
you can
it-
see the sky.
Goody.
Cool. Oh, because of the arcane ceiling.
It's like the fight in Coneheads when they're fighting that like rancor looking thing.
Yes.
It's just like a maze. Great. I just need to-
I feel I've got to. Sorry.
Exactly. So now what I got to do is I have to get the little glitter deployment unit and put it on the ground, and then get my trident and then hit it like a golf ball at the thing, and then catch it in its throat.
Perfect.
And then it'll go off and just spray glitter out of its mouth as it chokes and falls and dies.
I love it.
That wasn't
Right.
the intended use of a GDU, but I guess it works.
So what do you guys do?
Callie looks
Do we
to
roll initiative yet?
Well,
Yeah,
let's
we don't need to roll initiative yet.
Oh, okay then.
let's move forward, shall we?
Yeah, lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
So you hop down that little ledge there and start making your way into this cavern.
Mm-hmm.
This cavern appears to be empty. There's a little lip up to a ledge in front of you, and a little alcove off to your right or to the south.
Up or down, Oshin?
Up.
Okay. And Callie will pull herself up onto the ledge,
All right.
being
Put
very
yourself up on the
cautious.
ledge, and this ledge is surrounded by walls that go up to the edge. Basically, everywhere you see black, the thick black lines are going to be where it reaches the arcane ceiling.
Okay.
So this cavern appears to be completely empty in this small alcove.
Okay. You keep
I
moving.
guess we keep moving on.
Callie's gonna take the corner of her staff and just kind of start poking around the edges just to see if it hits something that she can't see.
Starts slowly moving your way around, and seems to be fine.
She's just being very cautious and checking everywhere. And then decides to follow the rest of the group. All right. Well, let's see where else we can find it, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Callie's using the edge of her staff to kind of just check everywhere before she moves, kind of reaching out.
All right. As you move around, you get to where this water is, and you look down into it, and it doesn't look pleasant. It's kind of murky and almost has a green tint to it. It smells foul. You're pretty sure you don't want to touch it.
That looks
Ew.
gross. I'm not going to try and breathe that.
Thank you.
What about up this little embankment up here? We want to check up there real quick?
I mean, I suppose
Yeah.
Might be a good vantage
everywhere.
point.
Yeah.
So Callie and Ocean hit up.
As the two of you, hold on one second. As the three of you make your way up there, the ground around you starts to move. Primarch, give me a dexterity save.
$14.
14 just misses it as boulders and rocks fall between you and the party. You can hear them, and if you moved up north, maybe you could see them, but right now there's a wall between the two of you.
Baby, are you okay?
Oh yeah. How high up does it go?
To the arcade ceiling.
Okay. Primer will slide the trident back into his bag of holding, and then begin to climb.
You're going to climb up and around over the water's edge.
Straight up and over.
You're going to go over the arcane ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful, they can throw stuff at you.
I'm fast.
All right.
As soon as your hand crests over the arcane ceiling, you're hit with a magic missile. Nine points of force damage. Do you continue trying to climb over?
That's really quick. No.
Seem to be ready for you. They seem to be watching you, almost like they can see everything you're doing and can anticipate you climbing over this wall.
Yeah. Now he'll begin to to climb northward along the wall, just beneath the arcane ceiling, and just kind of swing around the edge over the
Give me a
water.
climb check.
$21.
You make your way around the wall to the other side, joining your party up on this ledge. Overlooking quite a lot of this area, you can see a large cavern off to your right or to the south. Another level, similar to the level you're on now, way off in the distance, about 40 feet to the south. Obviously, some sort of hole and some stairs that go up to the east. And then, of course, there's this alcove up to your northeast as well. Oh, and a very little, tiny, cute little alcove right to your north.
Primarch's like rubbing his hand. I recommend not going over the arcane ceiling.
You okay? Do you need healing?
No, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
You sure?
Just tested the waters, and the waters are hot.
The waters are bad. It's some bad water. It's a dark water.
Okay, well, let's continue.
Yeah.
He'll leap off the wall over Oshin's head and land.
Okay.
North or south?
Wow.
So you can
It
see
doesn't look
most
like
of
there's
the
too
north
much more.
area. Yeah, the alcove seems to be fairly empty, but again, who knows?
I could see the. Can I see the audience?
Yeah, you can see them.
I shrug at them, and I gesture around.
Let's try the front. Let's try up that little tiny. Let's just kind of.
Sure.
What
But
do you
let's...
think?
I had an idea.
Oh wait, what's that?
Uh-oh.
I cast detect magic to look and start looking around with the detect magic.
Good plan.
Hey, so if they're hiding themselves as magic, I would see it.
That's a good question. Let me find out if it's magical. So, as you're looking around, all of the walls here are magical, and every once in a while you see a little transmutation spurt of magic appear, and rocks start to form in that area as the area around you continually shifts and changes, seemingly at random. But as long as you have the spell on, you at least get a little notice, albeit only a moment. However, the creatures themselves, if they're in this area, you cannot see them.
Okay, well, I can't see anything, but I see when the rocks move in, so that should help.
Good.
All right. Well,
So, did you want to go and check that little north place before we carry on?
Yeah, we can.
use the staff. Keep poking around, and Callie will start popping up.
Okay. As you continue to move and move through those areas, they seem to be clear. You don't touch on anything except the stone itself.
Callie will go into the little bigger one too, just to make sure.
Right.
She and Finku making a very tight sweep of it all to make sure. And she'll pop up on this little ledge too to check that.
As you pop up on that ledge, nothing happens. You continue to poke around and you find nothing. Though the tension builds. You've been down here for a few minutes now, and you haven't found anything. Very unlike the fights you're used to having at the Crucible. Crucible? Which one is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be the
Chalice.
chalice.
You guys confused me by calling it the Crucible earlier.
Yeah, it's my fault. So yeah, so she's just gonna keep moving and poking around.
As you move up onto that ledge, before you have a chance to put your staff down, a creature appears. The wall itself seems to shift colors back into this deep green brown, and all you see are rows of teeth snapping down on you. Oops, I didn't realize he was
Oh
backwards.
boy.
Because he hit that
Oh!
so cutely.
Ah,
Oh.
hello, friend.
There we
Oh
go.
Lord, you coming?
Kind of like right there. As this
Hello,
huge
scary friend.
alligator-like creature comes bearing down on you, and that's when we will roll initiative. As a matter of fact, that's where we're going to take our break, and we'll have initiative ready and everything set by the time we get back, so the audience doesn't have to deal with that. They can take their break and go get something to drink and come back and join us. Really appreciate you all being here. I'm sorry tonight has been a little bit scattered. I do this 5 nights a week. I'm not always prepared for everything. So tonight we've had to the players have had to play on their own for a little bit while I got things set up. So I apologize about that. But it does happen occasionally. Thank you guys for bearing with us, and I appreciate that. So we'll see you in 20 minutes. That's 9:15 ish. Sometimes we have technical issues coming back, but we'll make sure that everything is as good as we can, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Thank you. Be right back.
See you guys.
Is there a turn tracker?
Yes, I can turn that on. There you go.
We are not out yet, by the way.
We're not?
No. Just
We're
that,
not.
you know.
I'm sorry.
Great initiative roll right there.
I think that's the first time the initiative tracker has actually given me a lower initiative than what.
Buzz.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Countless Heroes. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. I have a couple of wonderful things I would like to talk about. First is World Anvil. World Anvil is our sponsor here on Countless Heroes, and we are very, very excited to have them. We've been working with them for almost 6 months now, and they have been nothing if not generous and amazing. World Anvil is the most robust world building and campaign management software that exists on the internet today. And I don't just I'm not just blowing smoke when I say that. I actually mean that. I believe that before they were a sponsor. I went through and looked at every piece of software available out there, and I'm pretty sure I got them all. I did hours worth of research and spent a couple $100 at least on it. Got most of that back because I decided not to use the software, but wanted to experience the full versions of them, and we decided not to go that way. Our wonderful mod is going to share a few of our pages with you. Fennec, I'm not sure if we got the full go ahead, but we'd like to share with you the deities page, the Goa page, and the Airshale page, which are three very unique pages that we've created that we believe help our world stand out over anyone else's. All three of them, we're hoping to get enough likes on them to get us into World Ember, which is the 2018 writing competition, December writing competition that World Anvil is having. So if you wouldn't mind going onto one of those pages or all of them and liking them, because likes equal love and love equals votes. Light up the forge. So thank you very much for that. We are also proud to be members of the nerdsmith.org network. They are a nerdy entertainment network. You can go over to nerdsmith.org to see all about them, learn all about their nerdy goodness, and see all the other amazing shows that are on that network. Shows like Countless Heroes. That's us. Chaotic Goodness was the one I was thinking of. WAND Radio, Discover RPG, Champions of the Earth. Dear DM, Introverts Guild, which is another stream here on Twitch. And we've got a lot of shows coming in the new year. We've got a lot of new exciting things coming in the year. If you'd like to support us, you can do so over at nerdsmith.org/donate. You sign up to be a subscriber. Nerdsmith keeps a very small percentage of that and then sends the rest on to us as artist proceeds, where we then pass it on to the Trevor Project. We don't keep any of it. Everybody on the show does this voluntarily. We don't want to get paid. Well, we'd like to, but we'd much rather see something like the Trevor Project succeed from all of our support, at least for now. We may choose a different charity next year, but for this year and for as long as this show runs, that will be our charity. So at least until somewhere near the end. Also, the nerdsmith.org network overall has over 700 hours worth of entertainment. I think we are approaching almost half of that on this show. But that's what happens when you stream 20 hours a week, every week.
Very true.
So, I have been asked to make one other announcement tonight. I've been teasing this announcement for a couple of days now. And the music got ahead of me. I've been teasing this announcement for a couple of days now, and I would like to go ahead and make it official. The Nerdsmith and us, the Countless Heroes, have a new sponsor, a very generous sponsor by the name of Die Hard Dice. And we're going to go ahead and play a quick video, and we'll be right back. So what did you think? Tell us down below in the comments. Pop over on Discord with us. We're hoping very soon to have them over on the Discord channel. But since this is our last stream of the year, I wanted to make sure that got out there. So starting in 2019, Die Hard Dice will be the major sponsor of this show, along with World Anvil. So we'll have two incredible sponsors taking very good care of us. Not only that, but Die Hard Dice has partnered with the entire Nerdsmith Network, and they're starting with a handful of shows, the director shows, and Champions of the Earth and Chaotic Goodness, and then they will be slowly expanding into the other shows as we prove ourselves. Oh, and they'll be doing Discover RPG as well, and Discover RPG is actually, in addition to Nerdsmith, is partnering with them, and we'll be having special content that will be released through their website early. You get early access through Die Hard Dice to Discover RPG content. Not in our streaming show, but all the extra content will go over there first through their blog and then come over. So we've got a lot of amazing, exciting things happening here at Nerdsmith. This is our first real big major sponsor besides World Anvil, and we're very, very, very excited. So yes, we will have special discount codes coming. So you will get those starting next week. And then every player will have their own dice that they'll be able to show off. So we'll have all sorts of things. Some of them may already have them. Go ahead.
I am going to destroy my laptop with metal dice. It's going to happen.
So these are the Mythica Aquamarine.
Those are the ones that were in the video. Oh,
but
those are the
gold.
Aquamarine? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's the gold?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have the gold, and they are gorgeous, and I love them so much. It's really hard to see because my hands and my camera don't want to cooperate, but they're really gorgeous, and I have been loving them.
So starting, unlike some other dice companies out there, the dice that we have actually look like the promotional videos. So that's kind of nice.
Yes.
There are some dice companies out there that you get the dice and you're like, these don't look like the picture. Because they take very high quality, very brightly lit photos of them, and that has a tendency to change their color and things. Not so with these dice. Those were obviously very bright and beautiful photos, video that was being taken, but they also look just like that in person. They look that amazing in your hand. So starting next month, we will have special codes during every show that you'll be able to use to get special discounts, and every one of the shows that's being sponsored will have a monthly metal dice set giveaway. These are $50 to $60 dice sets that will be being given away every month. Once a month, we'll be doing that. So not only will we be doing the World Anvil giveaway for their membership, but we will also be doing that. So you'll be able to listen to our show, Chaotic Goodness, Discover RPG, Champions of the Earth, Discover, no, I just said that one, Chaotic Goodness, Shenanigans, and Geek Thyself. And all of those shows will be doing a monthly giveaway of a metal set of dice. So listen to all of those shows for your chance to win each month. And every show's going to do it a little bit different. What?
One radio?
Oh, and WAND Radio. Yes, yeah, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do that one. That'll be interesting. So yeah, so you'll have a chance to win on every single one of those shows. So I'm sorry I took a little bit extra time here, but there are a lot of amazing things coming up. We also have 4 brand new shows coming out in the first quarter of next year. 2 of them are already signed on. One of them is probably going to be one of my new show, which I'm hoping will get up towards the end of the quarter. Discover RPG is going to be blowing up a little bit, and we've got our eye on one. Actually, I'm sorry, we have our eye on 2 other shows that we're in talks right now with. We're pretty sure both of them are coming on. So 3 other shows. Wow! So we are growing like crazy. It's going to be an amazing year. That's probably more than I should be sharing. The other directors are going to yell at me, but I just want to give you guys a heads up.
No, I'm not.
That's what's going on. This is the end of the year. This was our first year. Yeah, it was only 9 months. It wasn't a full year, but look what we did. Look what you helped us do.
We made a baby.
And just think, we made a nerd baby.
We literally made a nerd baby.
It's cost about as much. And maybe next year you can help us with this college fund. That would be great. It's because it's too late for preschool. We missed that already. You got to start that before you even conceive. Anyway, but we did 9 months. We made a baby. We made this wonderful network, and you helped. Every one of you has encouraged us and helped us move along. Even if this is your first night here, you have encouraged us in ways you don't even understand. Every person that comes onto our Discord and hypes about our show, or we see somebody talk about on Twitter, it just warms our hearts. It drives us to work harder on this. We put a lot of effort into this. Every single one of the people here went through weeks of auditioning and training and having to put out their own money to buy equipment that was required and backdrops. It was all part of what they needed to do to become a part of the show, and they all willingly did it, and they're amazing. So, yeah, Fennec, you're not supposed to give me any money. I'm supposed to give you money. Anyway, so thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that. The best way to show love to this show, besides supporting us directly, is to support our sponsors. And the best way beyond that is to tell people about us. Share the show, share the information, retweet our things, talk about us to your friends in person. That's the best way. Voice to voice is always the best way to talk about something and get your friends into it. Things like this are a lot more fun when you share them with the people you love. And I can tell you that's true. Alrighty, let's get back to this. We have one more thing. That's right. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I wouldn't be taking more time, except for it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Twitch is going to be a very special stream combining members of Tavern Tale Juniors, Alice in the Underland, D&D Daughter Podcast, and All Ages RPG in a family-friendly ages 10 to 14 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons stream, combining all of the kids of a bunch of podcasters out there, and it is going to be DM'd by Amara from Steel Empire. So if you are interested in watching kids, I think actually they're all female and one non-binary child, all playing, all from the ages of 10 to 14, playing Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow. We are going to be hosting it here, and we're really, really excited. So one of the players is my child, so I'm a little bit proud. So, so please come and watch.
The Durr.
Alrighty, and I believe did you mention that some of the children are the children of our guest Kyle?
I did not, but Kyle's kids are playing as well. Kyle Gold.
Kyle played Jot as a guest star twice in the last few weeks. Once in the initial episode, and then once as Santa Jot during Jotmas as a guest on our Christmas special, which was last Friday. So, God, was that only last Friday?
It was on last Friday.
All right, let's get back to combat. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not making it to 100.
Yeah, we're in that like weird space of time that doesn't exist. Once New Year's passes, we'll be
the demon days, what they call it.
Yeah,
in the past
the demon days of winter.
Yeah.
From Christmas, I have woken up every day and been like, "What day is it?"
Yeah.
It's been that kind of week.
If we just make it to New Year's, we'll all be alive.
Sure.
What a strange thing to say.
Just before combat.
Is that a threat?
Kind of sounded like one.
You have to?
I'm not threatening anybody, alright? I've already died once. I'm not trying to do it again.
Yeah, I'm being munched and crunched, so we'll see how that turns out.
Munch and crunch.
I got real lucky once. I'm not testing fate again, okay? I'm not trying to change race, ever.
Right. Alright.
So, Logan, does that count as a surprise round with that munch and crunch?
No, because you've been pretty much prepared.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like we didn't just walk into this like going, "Oh, I wonder what's in here."
Been trying to test it.
All right, you can see all the names there. I'm not used to so few names being on there. That's so weird. Comment's gonna fly by here.
I have no
Most of
idea
us-
what the initiative of the creature is, though.
Most of
Oh,
us
great.
are just like swinging too. Me and Finku just swinging. It's always real fast, but it's just melee.
So, one of the creatures appears from nowhere, the wall shifting and turning into this crocodile-like creature, but much larger than any you've ever seen, with sharp rows of teeth as it turns and snaps on you. Oshin, you're the first to react.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Resin.
I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna start with my action, which is casting Thorn Whip at it and maybe actually hitting this time.
Nah.
You can do it, I
This is
believe.
cocked.
I think we can zoom in a little bit since
Zoom and enhance.
enhance.
Better than
Yeah.
last. That was better
Yeah.
than last time because
Yeah,
it
too much
rolled a
enhance.
2.
Too close, a little too close.
Too close. A little too close. You rolled a 2 this time? That is better than last time.
No, I rolled a 2 last time. I rolled a 9 on the die, but I don't remember my spellcasting modifiers. I'm
37 or something, I'm sure. Wait, that's fake.
Wisdom?
plus 5. So not 14.
14. Does
Hey.
a 14 hit these creatures?
It's
I
my
rolled-
I should
wisdom.
really enter that.
I rolled
My
a
wisdom.
35, not 37. Let's keep things real, okay?
Even though these creatures are large, which usually makes things very easy to hit, the skin is so tough that it's hard to penetrate you. Your blow just kind of glances off.
One day it'll work.
Ocean can't penetrate the creature. That's a shame.
Is that what we're calling Pinball now? The creature?
No, that one is very easy. This one, not so.
I don't think very easy is a nice way to talk about your future husband.
No,
your
current.
Current husband. That's why
Sorry,
it's
sorry,
easy.
sorry.
Current?
I was gonna say, I did
Current
marry
and
you.
future. Current and future, I hope.
You married them? What?
I did marry
Yeah,
them.
Callie did the ceremony of the really good speech.
Oh,
I was gonna
thought
move
it
up
was an
closer.
OT3.
I'm gonna move up closer and use my bonus action to rage there. So
I think you're technically
They got
standing
my-
in it there. Hold on a second. Let me get its aura on so you guys can see where the creature exists. There you go. You're both inside of it.
Sorry, sure
Wait,
you want me to move back
is
then?
that
So
better?
just go back on the steps. Yeah. No, you're perfect there. It does look like a gecko. Or
There-
some sort
there
of
is-
crocodile.
There is no
Pocket gecko.
aura for me.
Yeah,
What?
we can't see the aura.
Well, you know what? Poo poo padu. There you go.
Thank you.
No, that we can see.
You guys want to buy some car insurance?
I mean, I don't have a
I
car.
got canned for that one place, but I got you the good stuff.
Oh my god.
The good stuff, the good car insurance. Maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna rage and then my turn. Right there.
You rage and end your turn?
Yeah, because
Yeah, I-
did
my
the
action was-
Fuck you.
Yeah, my action was Thorn Whip. I was trying to grab it and pull it closer, but I couldn't do that, so I just went to
Looks better on pinball, to be fair.
Alright, go ahead and munch crunch.
Well, it's more of a munch and clonch and clonch.
Alright.
So we'll do the munch first. 16?
16 is my AC.
Hey. Claw. 16.
Okay.
And I rolled 3 8s, I swear to God. Alright, so that's 16, 16, and 16. So,
One fear.
the first, as it comes around, it snaps its jaws around you. You take 24 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled.
Okay.
You are also restrained.
Okay.
But it cannot bite anyone else, so that's...
Okay. Did it continue to claw me?
Hit with both those other two. I better roll
Yeah.
those. Hold on. That way there's a chance. Hold on.
Because I did go
So,
unconscious with the first
11
one.
slashing damage,
Okay.
and then 7 more slashing damage. Unfortunately, I don't
Yeah.
think that's very good for you.
No, it's really not.
This was not a smart idea.
Yeah.
I believe that Callie is Rent.
Oh yeah, no, she's croc food.
Okay, so the crocodile comes down and just claws at Callie in its mouth, and then shakes and kind of rolls over, snapping her against the wall, and just kind of spits her out down onto the ground in a lifeless heap. Kelly is dead, I believe.
Yeah.
Having only 20 max hit points at this level.
Yep.
Callie lays there. Prime Heart. I hate this song.
Prime Heart is going to run forward. And he's going to pull out.
He's gonna break the cave.
I punched my desk. He's gonna pull out Spells and Diamonds and cast Revivify on her.
All right.
And as he does so, he just dusts it over her, and plants grow over her and sink into her body and bring her back to consciousness. And then he
in a one round, right? That's just one round.
Yeah, that's
okay.
One action.
All right.
And then he is going to, I guess, because she's now, she's still being held by this.
No, it sped her out to the ground. It wanted to be able to bite someone else. She was dead.
Okay, great. And then he's going to take patient defense, the dodge.
Okay,
and that's
so
his
you
turn.
patient defense after pulling out your diamonds and casting your spell. Those plants reach up and healing Callie. Callie, you feel all of your original memories return to you. All of your experience return to you. It seems that Wish and making that save were not the only way to bring it back. Dying seems to have worked too, as your max hit points returned to full.
God.
However, I believe you're only at 1 hit point.
I only have 1 hit point, but at least I have. Yeah.
Isn't that what you're at 1 hit point with Revivify?
You just stabilize.
Yep. Nope, you have 1 hit point.
No, Revivify is when you're dead, I thought.
Your creature returns to life with 1 hit point.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
So you are awake at least, kind of laying in this crumbled heap. Obviously, not sure what happened. It was like a Mack truck, but you actually feel worse, but also better as your experience returns to you, much like it did the first night when your key points experience returned to you. You feel that wave hit, and Prime Heart, you just kind of center and focus yourself, happy with the results, at least for now. And just avoid future attacks from the creature. Finku.
So, Finku's going to move to here. Can he hit from here?
Yes.
Right.
Anywhere adjacent to that box can hit.
Going to do the swing thing. That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
That was terrible sneak attack. That's still 16 points of magical piercing damage.
Excellent. As your dagger, knowing all the softest spots to hit any creature, looks like a crocodile, must be a crocodile. You slide your dagger up underneath one of its legs, hitting something soft and squishy that it doesn't like. 16 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage. And I'm gonna just move back a few spaces. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Nope, nothing.
Okay, just making sure you didn't want to do anything to me. That is my turn.
Oshin.
Since everyone else is trying to get away, to make sure that they don't get hit, I'm gonna reckless attack it.
You're like, hit me! Eat me!
Hit me,
Eat
come on.
me!
But just like the aura of it, like she doesn't actually say anything. Just, I don't know.
I stand there and look tasty.
Very
And
good at
rolling
that.
me.
The 19 to hit for the first attack.
19 does hit, as we previously determined.
And a 20
At
for the
least
second.
now. And a 20, no, that one doesn't hit. Only a 19 hits. No, a
Specifically
20
the
hits.
same.
as well.
$14 for the first one, and $10 for the second. So 24 total.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Game roll 20. Sorry, everyone. Roll 20 does this annoying thing every once in a while where it just pops us out to the main menu. I should start coming up with really silly and goofy names for other games that I have running or something.
Could be fun.
That could be fun.
Okay, sorry about that. All right. Sorry about that. So, that's Oshin, 24 points of damage as you bring your, what do you use again, a sword?
Great sword, yeah.
You bring your greatsword down on top of it. It kind of shrieks back a little bit and starts to like look around and realizing it's sort of trapped here and looks for a way out. And decides to disengage. And it starts to crawl up on the wall and slide past you down this corridor. Its chameleon-like skin sort of twisting into a similar pattern in the background, making it very difficult to track him. Everyone give me perception checks. Finku, it'll be out of your sight, so don't worry about it.
22.
Not 20. Yeah.
26.
Would I not be able to see it?
Not once it's down there.
Okay.
It's a total of 25. So it's still not as good as Callie, but it wasn't that 20.
Would I still see which way it went, though?
Yeah, it went down the hall
Okay.
this way. Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw that.
That's on that. That's sort of
However, your check was not quite good enough, although Oshin sees it right in the last moment.
My
as-
26 wasn't good enough?
Oh, sure, you see it at the last moment, too. As another one uncloaks behind Finku. Literally,
Oh, God.
right behind Finku.
Oh, fun. Yo, so did I see that one?
No.
No, do I see
What did
it
you get,
now?
Finku? Oh,
I
you see
didn't
it
roll.
now, absolutely. You probably feel it at this point as well. Your passive
Did I
was
have a
not good enough at the
passive?
time, though.
My passive is 18.
Correct.
Okay.
They have advantage because of their skin,
Cool.
Um,
That's fun.
although they don't. So as you did not see him, he gets advantage on his first roll. That's a 25 to hit with the bite, and then the claw is a 19. And the second claw is a 14.
The first two hits.
Okay, so that is try to roll it. Maybe not. 26 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled and restrained.
Uncanny dodge that.
Okay. What does that do?
Halves the damage.
Alright. And then the claw comes down, hitting you for minimum 7 points of damage. But you are still grappled and restrained.
That's fine.
Callie.
Callie is going to she's gonna stand up and cast spiritual weapon. So a spectral dragon's head appears behind the creature, and this gout of strange magic just kind of comes out and engulfs the creature as the spiritual weapon attacks.
Alright.
23 to hit.
Yes.
So 10 force damage to it as the dragon breath engulfs the creature.
As the force damage hits it, it kind of rears back a little bit, shaking around and shaking Finko a little bit too. But it's all right. He's small. It's fine. Are you done?
No, because that was just my bonus action.
Okay.
And then for my action, she's going to cast Sacred Flame on the other one that was running away.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess I didn't have that in Roll20. I apologize. Oh, that's because it's I need a dexterity save. That's why. Okay, so nothing happens then. Made the save. So she's gonna move just a step away, and basically get back up and move just one step, so she's in between Prime Heart and Oshin, and then that's her turn.
Okay. Prime Heart.
Okay. Primarch is going to reach over and cast Cure Wounds on Callie at 2nd level.
Thank you.
A total of 10 points of healing
Thank
to you. And then he's going to cast Sanctuary on himself and move over to flank the creature. And that's my turn.
Thank you.
You know what? Okay, I'm just going to take another swing. Does 22 hit?
Yeah, so 22 hits.
Okay. Do I have sneak attack or not?
What do you need to have sneak attack?
An
Anybody
ally?
adjacent?
Yeah.
So is it an ally adjacent? That's fine. Yeah.
This
There's
would
probably
be-
something to be said for the idea that Sanctuary you can't be menacing, but
Is he
doesn't
still
mean you won't pay
grappled?
attention to-
I am still grappled, yeah.
Yes, he's
It's
still
actually,
grappled.
it'd actually be a disadvantage anyway, so he wouldn't get sneak attack
Oh,
because it's a
fair.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
That is-
correct.
I mean, either way, I still hit. So that's just 8 points of magical piercing damage.
All right.
I'm going to take an offhand attack because I might as well.
Okay.
That would be a 13 because it's that, but no.
13 does not hit.
No. That is my turn.
All right, so Finku continues to be a meat snack.
Fine with this. Because now it can't
she-
be anyone else.
That one, I saw it where it went. The one I was attacking before.
What did you get in your? Yeah, you got a nat 20. You see it.
Okay. Well, Prime Heart's at the one. Prime Heart's by the one that's by Finku, so I'm gonna go after the other one so it doesn't get away. Because, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack it again. I'm gonna reckless attack it again.
All right.
Plus, like 21.
Hits.
17.
17 hits.
First one's 8 damage.
Solid hit.
Almost minimum damage. The second one is 12.
Nice. So you run up and hit it again. It seems to continue to want to run away. It doesn't seem like it wants to engage right now. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. So it is going to disengage again. Trying to remember where it's going to. Sorry. Yes, there it is. So it disengaged again, and it actually has more speed than I thought it did. So anyway, it's going to go around this corner here, this way, to your left as you're looking at it, or to north, and it's going to vanish behind the turn. And when you, if you decide to pursue it and catch up, you still won't even see it after the next turn.
Okay.
But you can always go looking for it. Okay. However, the other one, oops, it's off the initiative now, isn't it?
Yep.
The other one, however, is going to can't bite anyone anymore, so it is just going to it's just going to claw at what's in its mouth.
Sure.
So
Just
it's going
attack.
to get advantage on those attacks because you're grappled. 16, I think, still hits, but that's
No, it does not hit.
no.
No.
Okay. That 20 will hit though.
Yeah, well,
So that will be near minimum damage on the dice, but I gotta add that. 19 plus 5 is 24 points of slashing damage as one claw just catches
uncanny
across
dodge.
Finku's. 12 points of damage as one claw almost catches along Finku's neck and just barely misses, just scratching along the side as he's being held by this thing. You do that every turn?
It's a reaction, yeah.
Callie.
Callie is going to try and guiding bolt it. So Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit, yes.
Okay, so 17 points of radiant damage descends on it from a distance, and then the spiritual weapon also takes a swing.
Okay.
And misses.
Oh. Anything else?
No, that's it.
As your spiritual weapon misses, but your other strike hits, the creature does not look happy, and it starts to almost look for a way out, but realizing it also seems to be kind of trapped here, it just looks like it's going to barrel down for the long haul. Prime Heart.
Okay. Prime Heart. He has his trident out, but he was just kind of he has Sanctuary up. He's gonna break Sanctuary and just start punching at it in its butt.
Okay. Punch that butt.
10.
10 does not punch that butt.
21.
21 will. He likes spaghetti.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, as you start punching the crap out of that butt. Ew. Sorry. Anything else?
Negative.
The creature almost looks back offended that you're trying to attack its butt. Like creatures often do. Finku.
Takes an action to try and break the grapple, doesn't it?
Yes, correct. It's on it, but it's one of your attack actions, so you can do it as your offhand.
I could.
It's an attack action, isn't it?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, you're right. No, you would need multiple attacks to do it as part of your attack action. It would count as one of your attacks on your attack action. Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay. I'm still going to try and break it. I can use my dexterity to that, can't I?
You can use acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics, please.
Okay.
Natural 20. So
Well,
27.
Oh. It's like you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I don't even think I would. Wait, are those? Oh, and you just kind of like slide out of it and stand aside.
It's like it doesn't even actually have me. It's just like, it doesn't even have me. It's just,
it was all psychological. It like had you by your pant leg, and you were like, ah! And you're just freaking out so much. You're like, oh, okay. It's like realizing you could stand in water, but you were panicking like you're gonna drown.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, all right.
Just going to use my bonus action to disengage and take one step back, and that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Alrighty, you do that. Oshin.
Okay, I didn't see where the other one went, so I'm gonna come back. I think I have enough movement to make it back.
It's 40 to get back to the nose of the creature we're thinking was standing.
That's exactly how much movement I have. So yeah, I'm gonna get there, and I'm going to. Since this one's actually hostile, I'm gonna reckless attack this one, so maybe it'll bite me instead of soft people.
Careful what you wish for.
My gift dice are actually rolling well today. It's 18 on the die.
That hits.
As soon as I said that, I rolled an 8. So that's
Of
a
course.
total of 14.
All right. As you bring your sword down, recklessly attacking it, it looks very, very grumpy indeed.
It was the second attack was a 14, so I don't. The damage is only 11 for the one that did hit.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. My turn. You hear some loud crunching deep within the cavern. Obviously, somewhere one of these creatures is eating something. This one here, however, is eating Oshin. Attacking. And I get an advantage because it's reckless, right?
Yep.
Nat 20. That was the bite. First claw. 23.
So
Second claw, nat 20. Sorry.
it's a good thing that was on me, except it's because of the
Yes.
advantage.
Okay, so let me go ahead and add that up.
No, please.
No? What? You doing something?
No, I just thought you didn't.
Oh, you just don't want it. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's all halved. It's not psychic damage, it's halved.
72 points for the bite.
So 36.
Correct.
Because it's
You're also
halved.
grappled and restrained. Then the next one is just a normal attack, which is 13 points of slashing. And then the last one is 30 points of slashing. That second
So
crit,
that-
as the creature just tears into you, leaving it openings with your reckless attacks. However, you don't take as much. So you take 36 plus 6 plus 15. So 36 plus 21 is 57 total points of damage after the halving.
Jesus.
I'm still up. I would still be up without aid. Just
And that's its turn. Callie. I think it did enough.
Callie is going to rush forward and cast Cure Wounds on Oshin.
All right. Private.
For 5 total.
That was halved, Fennec.
5 total points, which is not much. Sorry.
I'm still not weary. I'm not at Oshin's raging threshold for weary.
That's good. And then the spiritual weapon's gonna take a wackadoo.
All right,
Another 9,
wackadoo.
so it's gonna miss.
No, it's gonna miss. Yeah, sorry. Prime Heart.
Okay. Primeheart is going to bring a leg up and bring it down onto its spine.
That's kind of high up there, but sure.
I'm tall.
It's a huge creature.
Got
I will-
long legs.
I will jump up and kick downward at its spine.
Got it.
17?
Bicycle kick.
Does 17 hit?
17 does hit, yes.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. Oops, I almost put that on Fuku. All right.
And then he's going to land and put his hand up to his mouth and blow a kiss at Oshin and say, "Nature be with you," and cast healing. Seven points of healing.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Fuku.
Look, can I stand in the square just directly below me? Is that something I can do?
Yes.
Yeah, just because of the sort of the ground. So yeah, I think he's going to go there, and then he's going to try and do the stab. Ooh, but 11 probably doesn't hit.
11
Offhand
does not
attack.
hit.
Offhand attack it is then. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, I think a 26 would hit.
So that's a total of 16 points of damage.
Nice.
Sneak attack.
As you and Prime Heart together hit this thing, it kind of shudders a little bit and kind of rears up against the wall, still looking for an escape route, but not finding one. It turns back and seems ready to end.
Oh, good. That is the end of my turn.
Oshin.
I'm gonna try to get out of its mouth.
All right. Now you get multiple attacks, right?
Yeah, I have
So that
extra
only
attack.
counts as one of your attacks. So
It's
athletics or acrobatics, Joe.
athletics. And it's at advantage because I'm raging and yeah.
Mhm.
Tell me what it's like to have multiple attacks.
It's really nice.
It's really great when you hit with both. I
Tell
don't
them
normally
what
do
it's
that.
like to do 30 freaking points of damage in
What's it
one
like to
attack.
have sneak attack?
That's fair.
What's it like to kill dragons in 2 rounds of combat before I can get there and use 3,000 gold?
You know what? I deserve this.
It's the 24 to break out, by the way.
Don't worry, I'll double the hit points from now on.
So, yeah. 24 on the athletic check.
24, okay. You are free. So you're a second that you can go ahead and take your next attack. As you free yourself, pry yourself from its teeth.
I'm just gonna do it normal.
People's like, must be Wednesday.
Tw- 21.
All right, 21. You hit.
$13.
Okay, 13.
And
Are you done?
yeah, because I only got 1 attack this round.
As you bring your blade down, the creature almost looks annoyed that you're not giving the opportunity to hit you easily again. But it kind of turns its sights towards Finku.
I'd rather you didn't.
And it kind of snaps its maw around. It's going to take its attacks a little slower this time. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has you restrained and grappled, doing 28 points of piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
14 points of piercing damage. Are you still up?
Oh yeah, I'm still up.
Alright, it takes the claw attack at you. 23 again. These dice like 15s and 8s
Yeah.
today.
Still hits.
17 points of claw damage.
Ooh.
Still up?
Still up.
Last claw comes down on you with the 15. I don't think that hits.
That doesn't hit me.
Okay. So the last claw kind of scratches against the pillar that you're next to, just blocking from getting to you, just barely, as it kind of shakes you a little bit in its mouth and starts growling out this deep guttural sound.
Better turn that on though. Very much weird.
Callie is seeing that Oshin and Finku have both gotten hit hard. She's going to use
I
her.
don't think you see that in Oshin.
Oh, she's not weary
she's
at
not
all.
weary.
Well,
So-
she's seen him get hit a lot. Sorry, is
That's
that
true.
better?
Yes, it's been several hits, but for Oshin, just brushing it off.
She's going to raise up the dragon tooth and channel her divinity for preserve life, and so she, Finku, and Oshin each gain 5 hit points as she breaks up the 15 hit points.
Temporary?
between them. No,
healed. Okay.
healed. Yeah. So that is her action, and then as bonus action, the spiritual weapon takes another swing,
I am going to use my bountiful luck feature.
which is
so
a
you get to
natural 1.
I'm using my
Oh,
bountiful luck. You get to re-roll that natural one.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Does the channel divinity like takes you up to half, right?
Yeah, it'll only take you up to half. So, and I have to split 15 points between 3 of you.
So I think I only took 4 of that because it
Okay.
was only 4 from half. But
Okay,
yeah.
well then I will go ahead and give Finku an extra 1. I still think a 15 misses though, right, Logan?
15 hits.
Oh.
Yay, my bountiful
14
luck worked.
So 8 points of force damage then, as the dragon mouth opens up and the forceful breath comes forward again.
That's a dexterity check for me? No.
Nope,
That was what
you-
you just did. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain skipped a beat for a second. You done?
That's it. Yep, and that's my turn.
Prime Heart.
Okay. Prime Heart is going to just start punching at it with one fist. Just kind of like hammering his fist down onto its back, trying to break its spine.
Pulling the Shatner.
Karate chop, 26.
That hits. That's a good karate chop.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Kung Powing that all over the place.
Do you resist?
How much was it?
7.
It's not looking too good. Was that the only hit?
I bring my karate chop down again. Karate chop. 17. For another 7.
Okay.
And that's me. I'm just karate chopping it with my trident in my hand.
That's pretty much you in a nutshell. It is you. Finku.
Gonna try and get out of the mouth again. That'd be fun. Does a 14 get out?
No, a 14 does not get you out of the mouth.
Well, that's a bit of a shame.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
Can I attempt to hide in its mouth?
I don't think so.
Then I will take a healing potion as my bonus action.
If you were swallowed whole, we could talk, but I'm pretty sure it would know where you are. I mean, nobody else would suspect you're
That's
hiding
fine.
inside the monster, but you know.
I will take my greater healing potion as my bonus action.
All right. You're flailing around there. You reach into your pocket, pull out your potion, and chug it on down. Oh shit!
Ooh, that was a nice.
I'm gonna swing at it. Gonna hit at it. Try to hit it.
You're gonna swing and hit at it. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. That's good.
Gonna
Go
whack
for
it.
it. Whack it.
I got 17 hit points back from that. That was very nice.
It's
great.
it's already grabbing Finku. I'm gonna reckless attack, see if I can hit
Okay.
better.
You got to hit better.
Glad that I decided to do that. One of them was a nat one. So
It's a horrible comedian to be quoting. I know.
it's 14. That's what that
There are
total
worse
was.
ones.
14 does not hit. There are definitely worse ones.
And 22 for the second
22
one.
will hit. Yes, that's a solid one.
11 points of damage again.
Describe your moment.
I'm going to bring it down over its neck so the head falls and mouth lets go of Finku.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Excellent. Good job. Just as you are starting to relax for a moment, you remember there's another one someplace. And Callie, you're the first to see it as much closer than you would hope to be able to see it, having kept the sight line down this way, but it beat your passive, unfortunately. As the other one comes barreling down on you. If I can get it to work. There we go.
Yeah. Behind you guys.
Well, by the time you say that, it is no longer behind you guys. It is right here. The tail does not go through the wall. And it is going to take a bite out of Callie. Nope. And it will take a swipe out of Callie. Nope. And it will take another swipe. Oh my god. For 14 was the highest I rolled, so I'm gonna guess that doesn't hit. So it comes barreling down. There's something weird about it though. It's got like this gunk all over its mouth. It looks like it's been eating like little bits of shards of something whitish and kind of a gooey sort of not saliva. It's something thick and sticky that it's been eating, and looks healthy and strong. Stronger than it did before.
Try to avoid getting bit. It's something in its mouth.
It just looks like it's been eating something.
Callie is going to do Callie is going to try to flip over its face and land on its back so it can't bite her.
All right.
Do you want me to make a check for that?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a dexterity or acrobatics check.
The button, is it working?
I don't know, is it working?
Oh, 5.
So you can either not go, like you just decide last minute not to jump, or you can perform the maneuver and take an attack of opportunity. And remember, if it bites you with this attack of opportunity, you'll be grappled instantly.
Yeah. She's gonna decide not to jump.
Okay.
She moves forward and goes, bad idea. And then instead takes the instead she takes out her staff of the adder and gives it a whack.
Okay, you whack that crocodile.
The first attack misses.
The kids are calling it the stiss.
Yep, whack the crocodile.
What happened to the chicken?
You have to choke the chicken.
You can reroll the natural one. Enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So wait, what just happened?
Roll the natural one on attacking, and I'm using my bountiful look. So
what does that look like?
Essentially, Finku just gets a weird sixth sense when things like this are going to happen. He's just like, and it doesn't happen. That's all the description that the feat gives you.
She like freezes for a second.
Callie
and then...
has, Callie has a lucky Finku foot in her pocket? Is that what that
pretty
is?
much. Yeah.
His like ears wiggle.
Okay.
Like, kind of like he just sort of calls it, it's like, I don't know, maybe try going left instead of right.
I think the idea is that having a halfling around is just insanely lucky, so
That's
you always
kind
have
of-
a halfling.
That's kind
valid.
of what the feat says.
That's
so.
why they can't help me dildo.
There you go. So it'll take 7 magical bludgeoning, and then she'll move as her bonus action. She moves her spiritual weapon and whacks it.
Whack it. Buddy, whack it.
For another 7 force damage as the dragon maw opens up and
Nice.
blows out. Got company. That's my turn.
I'm pretty sure everyone sees it at this point. Primart.
Primart will run on the back of the downed one and run past Oshin and get into the fray.
Okay.
And as he does, he's going to bring his fist along and just kind of try to punch it on its nose. A 13.
13 does not hit.
He's in a karate chop down, but 11. So no,
Karate
that's not gonna do
chop
anything.
down. Or like
Yeah.
hop down.
Something like that. Except it didn't do anything.
It is that movie. So
Get like caught in the nostril. That's my turn.
Damn.
Sorry. All right, Finku.
This bit in the terrain that looks like it sticks up. Could Finku hide behind that if he sort of darted around it?
Which part? Where? Ping it?
This bit here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to sort of just hop around and use his bonus action to attempt to hide.
Okay, you hide.
Ooh, that's not great. That's a 14. He's also going to use his action to coat the dagger venom blade.
Alright.
I now have my lucky feature back, so I can give it again if I want to. Alright, that's my turn.
Same. But means less hero dice, so it's okay with me.
Yeah. It also costs my reaction to do it, so that I can uncanny dodge.
And you can't sneak attack off turn. Oh, she.
Well, I got my reaction back, so it depends what happens.
Say you want to do one or the other.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna move over and swing at it.
All right.
I can be there and not cover up. Can I be in the same spot as a sacred weapon?
Yeah, because it's floating up there.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, okay. Well,
I always say it's floating 10 feet up. It's easy that way.
it was that's just 2 feet above my head. It's fine. So I'm gonna swing at it. A 9 isn't gonna hit. I don't
Is it
think.
reckless or no?
No.
Okay.
Should have done reckless. It was a 9 for the first one and another 14.
Which will miss, unfortunately.
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. So the gator comes, the Camilo dial comes reckless. Camilo dial? I don't know. The Bahali. Freaking name. Comes tearing down on. Ooh, 15 hit?
Nope.
How about a 10?
Negative.
25 will hit. So the last claw
Barely.
comes down after it bites and snaps and just misses you, and the claw comes down, but just misses you. Misses you by a mile, and the claw just claws randomly. Whatever it took, evidently, was some sort of drug, because it's crazy loud. It comes down with the last claw, however, which does hit. Were you hit by one of the claws before?
Nope.
20 points of piercing damage. For those that have been hit by those claws, this one seemed more powerful of a strike than you'd seen before. It felt harder, like this thing has become stronger, not just in look, but also in actual ability.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay, as a reaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance, and I'm going to resist some of the blow.
Sure, yeah, that's a great one. While you're doing that, Callie.
Callie is going to play whack-a-mole.
There are no moles here.
A 13 will not hit.
No, because there are no moles.
11 will not hit.
Maybe if you aimed for the crocodile instead of the mole.
And she's gonna let the spiritual weapon take another hit. 26
See? 26 hits.
for another 8 force damage.
All right.
And she seems to be getting frustrated with her strikes not hitting.
Prime Heart.
I begin to cry chop it multiple times. I will attack and then flurry of blows attack. .26 to hit.
26 hits.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
20 to hit.
My gator ship. What?
20 to hit.
23 hits? Flurry blows. Yes, 20
Yep.
hits.
So I did a total of 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
hit.
That's my turn.
He slices. He dices. He makes Julian Crocodile. Ginzu Heart. As you come out swinging. Beautiful. Fink.
My boyfriend is now a better monk than I am. Because he can actually hit it.
I'm gonna act like I'm stealth and go around here, but I'm probably not stealth because I rolled a 14. And I'm gonna take the swing with the dagger of venom.
We all humor Finku.
That's a 23 though, so I still think that hits. Could I have a con save, please?
No.
Damn.
It just happens. That's what that means.
23. I rolled a 19.
That would succeed.
Just a little. Still
I don't
does
know
hit
if
half, doesn't it?
I don't believe so. Let me check.
Oh, okay.
Should.
Poison is sometimes one or the other.
DC 15 or take. No, there's no half. So you just avoid all of the damage from the poison, which is fun. But you still take 26 points of piercing damage.
26 points of pissing damage?
Piercing. I mean, you can take piercing damage if you like, but... and then I'm going to disengage and go back behind the rock.
So... piercing and the piss off. Got it. Okay. So, Oshin!
Okay, this thing looks bad, so I'm going to reckless attack it to see if I can try to take it out. So 19 on the die, so 25.
Hits.
And a 17.
That is
Rolled-
as
I
well.
rolled above an 8 this time.
That's nice.
Good for you.
11 for the first one and 10 for the second.
All right. Beautiful. 2 strikes to the face as it slithers and kind of shakes off, looking glaring at you, setting its sights upon Oshin with its now advantage on his check.
Oh no.
Nat 20. 19's not a nat 20, but it's a 19, so that's going to hit. That's
My AC is
27.
15, so
And another hit with a 20 to hit. So, let's see here. That first one was a crit, though, right?
Fuck.
So this bite comes hard. Harder than you were expecting. Well, let me roll the dice and see if that's true. Okay, yes, it's true. All right. 90 points of piercing damage with that crit.
that actually knocks me unconscious.
With 45.
Yeah, I
45
have
total? Okay.
39 right now.
And then 2 more attacks will hit as well. Now these are going to be halved still as well because of the way I'll explain in a second, but this will still be halved. So 46 more between the 2 attacks, which will be 23 more. So that does not kill you, right?
No, my max is 79 right now. So
Well, I didn't know how far you went under with the 45.
The 45
was 60 something. So you're
the
fine.
45, yeah, dropped me 5 under. So yeah, no.
All right. So between the two, I just want to make sure that that it wasn't going to kill you. So because combat all combines in one set of strikes to kill someone, you remember we used to play it a little differently where if the first one dropped you, the next two attacks would be just death saves, negative death saving throws. But since I found the rule out where it all combines, it makes sense that it all happens at once in one just kind of combat action. So hence, even if you're raging, if the first one drops you, you still get the benefits of the rage for the next two strikes as well. So it either is all or nothing. You gotta go both ways. So, all right.
Yeah, it would take 158 damage in one turn to kill me at this point. So
Hold on a second. 158.
yeah, I don't.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So
Right now it's less
at
normally.
The end of its turn, though, it did drop you pretty mightily. But still holding on to Oshin this time, not going to be stupid and let go right away.
316 actually, if I'm raging. You can do 316 points of damage to me. I think we're in more trouble than that, though.
Callie's going to rush to Oshin's side and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. So, god damn, I'm rolling really crappily. Oh, it didn't give me the second thing. Okay.
What's your AC right now, Oshin?
15. It's kind of.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, so 7 plus 4. So 11 points of healing total. And then the spiritual weapon goes off. I'm gonna move it to the other side of the gator. And then it goes off.
Okay. So assuming sorry, this is where my brain goes. Assuming that I would need a commoner to shoot a crossbow at Oshin, doing an average of 4 points of damage, hitting on a 13 or higher, I would need 176 commoners all shooting at the same time to be able to do 316 points of damage on average in one round. Okay, sorry. So what did you do, Kelly? I'm so sorry.
For my first for my action, I healed Oshin for 11, and then my spiritual weapon did 9 force damage.
All right, your weapon comes down. The creature looks devastated. It looks upset. It looks angry, but hurt. Prime Heart.
Okay, Prime Heart is going to do a full round of attacks. Karate chop, and then a bonus action karate chop.
All right.
20?
20 hits.
And 27.
And that hits.
A total of 14 points of bludgeoning damage. As I'm essentially... Okay, instead of karate chop, now I'm doing that Ace Ventura thing where I'm just bringing my elbow down onto its nose and just smacking it around.
Nice.
That's my...
All right. Finku.
Oh god, we killed this kid as a kid. Okay, he's gonna move 30 feet up to here and do the stab. Does a 27 hit?
27 hits.
That is 24 points of magical slashing damage, piercing
Describe
damage.
your moment.
I think he's actually going to sort of jump off the ledge that he's on and just bring the dagger through the sort of the squishy skull, and it goes down fairly deep and sort of pops out of his mouth. Oh, it's squishy now. And
right.
just sort of pops through the other side and then is pulled out.
Perfect. As the creature thuds to the ground, the thing, whatever it was eating, kind of dripping out of its mouth, the little bits of flaky chunks of white stuff kind of sticking within it, kind of spreading out. And the crowd goes crazy. They are so excited. Everything has gone extremely well, but no one stops anything. You don't hear any horns.
We're not done yet.
There's probably more.
After a few moments,
Oh, but there's a
one of you
mommy and
receives
a daddy.
message. Kelly, you receive a whisper in your head that says, you have to find its treasure. That's part of this. I'm not sure if you were told.
There's treasure we need to find. We weren't told about it. So there's a treasure somewhere.
Good to know.
Another one. Sorry, we're still new. Learning.
Can I respond to it or no?
Yeah, it's a message, so you can respond.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll get on it. Thank you for letting us know.
Continue to creep through the dungeon carefully, searching around, making sure that there's no other scale babies here. You find that you are alone, and you eventually come to this little alcove just north of where you are, sitting. Where somebody else can see it. Sitting in there is a large nest of twigs and branches and brush, and what looks like there were the remnants of several eggs that had been eaten, and behind that, a large box of filled with just different treasures and things. And the crowd goes wild again. A horn sounds, and the magic terrain starts to crumble and break away. Whatever magic was sustaining the changing nature of it stops, and it crumbles about halfway down and just kind of sits there, lifeless and motionless, and a lot less intimidating.
Are all the eggs destroyed?
All the eggs are destroyed.
Oh, it was
One of the
probably
handlers
eating its
comes out
baby.
clapping.
That's
and,
gross.
And it comes in, comes up and says, "Well, what a good job, everyone! What a good job!
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am Chan Lin. You can call me Chan. I prefer that. I am the head handler here, at least for now. I hope to be moving up very soon in the world. But you are very good, you Batitudes. I love watching you. You work very well. Usually this would be 6 people, but there was only 4 of you, so we made sure one of them was still kept in reserve, in case it was too easy. But no, it was a great show. It was very good. Yes, it's a very big mess here. It eats its young to get stronger. They are crazy little cannibals. It's amazing, these creatures. But they have eggs very often. They lay them much more often than normal crocodiles. So do not fret. There are so many in the wild that they were begging us to take them.
Kermit collects a tooth from either of them.
Trophies. That's very good. We can supply you with anything you wish. Would you like a skull or something mounted? We can do this for you. You bring much money into us. And now you are adventurers.
I think
Yes,
a skull would look really good in our
Guildhall.
our new guild hall. Yeah. So if you could have that delivered, and I'll tell them essentially where to send it to.
Excellent. Yes, I know where your guild hall is. Yes. I'm very excited. Very little far away. I wish it had been here in the New Dawn district. I love that name. Very happy to have you here. And anyways, is there anything I can do for you?
No, not really.
Not that I can think of, but thank you.
Well, you are very welcome here anytime, and you will be given special privileges from now on here at the Chalice.
Oh, does that mean I get the mark against me taken away?
Mark, nothing. It is nothing. It is gone. All done. It means nothing anymore.
What
That's good.
kind of benefits are we going to be privy to?
Well, you'll have special matches. You'll have the chance to ask for certain things we can bring here for you. We can hunt down special creatures you wish to kill. Yes, this would be very exciting. And now we have we are working with the magic users. And we have new terrain and new excitement here. We can do all sorts of amazing things.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, the terrain definitely added a really interesting degree of difficulty.
Yes, very much. It's very fun. A little hard on the sight lines. We got to work on that. We're hoping to make some sort of terrain where the people can see through it, but you cannot. That would be very exciting.
It'd be very interesting.
Yes. Although we don't want any more marks, so no cheating. He kind of taps Primeheart's chest.
I didn't do anything wrong, but thanks.
You were climbing over that wall. We saw
Oh, you got me.
We got you. It was very good. All right. So, do you need anything? I have your treasure. This is all fake treasure. You don't want any of that. It's tin and brass. You don't want it. But we'll get you the real treasure.
Thank you.
Sure.
It was a pleasure.
And he comes back and pays you 500 gold apiece.
You don't happen to have any greater healing potions that you can sell? Because
No, we're not allowed to sell any alchemical items. The new city regulations.
Do you have diamonds? Since I did use some to revive my friend here.
Oh, you did do that, yes. But this was a to the death fight, so you are responsible for your own. However, we'll cover them this time. How much are they worth? 100, 300, something like this? All right, I won't get them this time. But understand in the future that, that might be something we can negotiate. And
I was more so going for like a discount, but...
No. We will cover it this time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Callie looks around. Thank you. And then she mouths, friend?
What?
Callie mouths at Primeheart, friend? Because never mind.
You're my friend. You're more than my friend, but you're my friend.
Girlfriend.
Could get in trouble there. So he comes back and they've got the diamonds for you, and he starts yelling at people to get these crazy little cannibals out of here. Get them, go! And he kind of like kicks one of them, and the little gators to like, oh come on, it's big, it's heavy, it's ugly. We got to get ready for the next fight.
Have a good next fight.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So there's nothing more you need, nothing more I can do for you. I wish to serve. I want to make sure you come back and help us make lots of money.
Where exactly did you get these things from?
These they come from up north. The craggy rocks, not far from here, several days travel near the ocean. They like to swim and have these hovels and caves and things. Very difficult to find, but there's lots of them there.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry too much about us coming back. We kind of enjoy coming here to blow off steam.
Good, yes. This is much better than adventuring. Safer too, right? Yes.
Don't know about that.
Bit.
Little column A, little McCullough.
How many of you died here?
One.
One.
Well, okay, but you weren't dead very long. How many of you died out there, adventuring?
2 here. Well, I didn't die adventuring.
I did
Once.
twice.
Well, 1 person. 2
Same
people.
person.
In my
think it's
opinion,
safer here.
love is the greatest adventure, so maybe you did.
That's true.
Love is the greatest adventure. I wonder if you've ever been in a dungeon. Dungeons are very scary. A great adventure.
We've been in the caves, but not really a dungeon.
I've been in a dungeon before. Pretty scary.
Oh, I've never been in a dungeon. Not that much.
So she knows.
Although dungeons can be full of love too, so there's that. All right, get out
There's
of
no
here.
love in that
Callie
dungeon.
just nods sagely at that one.
You're all wonderful people. I love you. Goodbye. Go. Before I change my mind. What would I change my mind about? I love you. You're too good. Goodbye.
Love you too, buddy.
And he ushers you out.
I like this.
Love?
I
I
love
like
this
this.
new character I made.
I like this fella. I'm going to go to Ireland and get another greater healing potion and maybe a second one because oh boy, that was far closer to death than I've ever been, and I'm not a fan.
You're fine.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself as we walk out. It's normal, not using the Arisalis touch.
Allie's gonna use the last of her spells too to try and bolster back up to normal.
Okay. So and then you guys go to Arlen's and you make some purchases for the alchemy shop. And then what do you guys do? We only got about 12 minutes left. So what do you guys do?
Back to the spa.
We
That sounds
can.
Whatever. That was just what we planned. I'm fine.
I mean, I'm gonna spend some time at the new guild hall. I need to invigorate the land a little bit. Spend the next 8 hours just contemplating and meditating.
Okay. There is no open dirt at the new guild hall. Just so you know.
Oh, never mind then. You're not gonna do that.
Yeah, there's no. They can. I mean, if you would let them know that, I think because it would have been something you would have noticed. I apologize. They could have opened some land. They could have made some available inside, and maybe put in some nice bay windows or something. But unfortunately, the streets there don't lend themselves to having a lot of land. But if you did say something, would you have?
I would have liked to have.
Would you have said something to them while they were working on it, like that you would have liked to have had that, even though?
Yeah, if they in the meetings with Afra, sure.
Okay, so then what you'll find out sometime next week is that they would have bought one of the smaller properties nearby and next door, and they'll clear that out and take it down to the dirt, so you can have a garden or something, or an outdoor training yard or whatever.
For Primart, Noshin, and Mari, just
Callie.
I'm thinking now apparently.
Callie's gonna go use those coupons that Primark gave her for Illumis.
Hey, now you can't talk about those on stream. We're a family-friendly stream.
To go get her.
Sorry,
Since when are we family-friendly? A and B.
We're not.
It was to go get the tattoos back because she's doesn't have
the
any...
tattoos. Wait, those tattoos were very...
No, they were generic tattoos, baby. They weren't the magical ones.
Oh, just regular tattoos. Got it.
Yeah, because she hasn't had any... Do you mind, Cat? Good Lord, sorry.
I don't mind at all meowing at you, Mom.
To go get any of her tattoos back. She has not had any since she got this new body.
Great. What was the spa boat that we had? What was that one?
The tugboat. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was.
There's some pun with it. I don't know what it was.
Because I really want to say the rub and tub, but that's really not a good name for it. The rub and tug is terrible.
So that's probably what it was.
The rub and tug.
Yeah, that
that's a
sounds
whole
awful.
different sort of. Oh yeah, good call. Let's get back to our RP screen. There we go. So we don't have to.
And you're on
Look
Halloween
at the
music.
combat the whole time. I want to see everyone's amazing faces.
And get out of Halloween, please. Because we were in the Halloween music.
Woo!
Spooky there for a second.
I mean, the Crocs.
Too spooky.
Yeah, too spooky for me.
I apologize to the cat. He likes to sit on my feet and scream to be held. So.
If those are the devourers that were also cannibals, I'm not really worried.
Yeah.
I mean, it did hurt quite a bit.
I mean, yeah.
Especially the first fight.
An army coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that kind of be a thing. Were
What's
they
if there's
beasts?
one that's really, really, really big?
I
That
don't
might
know.
be.
Kaiju battle with the Leviathan. That'd be kind of cool.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah. Well, they can control the Leviathan, so they just got the Leviathan
And then-
to drag it into the water.
If it's a
and
beast,
Stuart
I
Pratt-
can control it. Then that's really interesting. I don't know if they're
I can
beasts.
talk-
I didn't try.
Oh, I don't know.
Were you trying to talk to it? I mean, can you control if you try to talk to it in beast
Oh, I
speech,
can
or do
convince.
you just?
I can convince things. Animals to do things easier.
I mean, is it a conscious thing, or do you just like you say a word and it sounds?
They seem to understand me. So do plants, which is I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was more of someone told me that I could do that. That I've seen. I don't know.
I mean, you did ask it
test out.
to attack you, and then it did attack you. So maybe it was listening to you.
Yeah, it hit
Yeah, that's
really
true.
hard.
Yeah.
That's true.
That would have been cheating. I didn't want to do that. Controlling.
That's
So
fair.
you guys enjoy your chatting? You go to a bar, have a drink. You guys move back to the spa.
Spot?
What do you guys
I could
decide to do?
actually. I kind of could use
Drink
a drink
at
after
the
that.
spa.
Yeah,
Mhm.
drink's fine.
At the spa.
There you go.
Thank you, Demetrius. Really appreciate that. Demetrius just subbed.
Thank
Demetrius
you.
Thank you
is from
so
World
much.
Anvil, and our
He's
chat bot has
amazing.
amazing timing. What? What did I say?
Nothing. I just said that.
Say the wrong thing?
No, I just said he's amazing. That's all.
Oh, gosh. Thought I said the wrong.
No.
Yes, this is it. This is our last stream of the year, so I want to thank everyone for being here. I think we're good. Oh, I'm just wondering if Callie has started to put 2 and 2 together yet about the whole Devourer thing, as I've been dropping hints like crazy over the last 2 sessions. Anyone? Nothing?
She's concerned,
Okay.
but she doesn't.
I have more clues to come. I wasn't sure you were going to get it right away, but sometimes you guys have a weird mindset and you grab onto these things instantly, and sometimes it takes a little guiding, and that's okay. So it will wait until next year.
Well, that's not creepy at all, Lovey.
It's only 3.
I don't
days
know
away.
if I'm
Come
right.
on.
I just had a thought, but I don't want. I can't form it all the way. It's halfway there. Because they were eating the eggs, and
That's what I said.
What?
Yeah, I did say that, like, the mother dragon coming back to eat the world or something like that, but I wasn't sure. So, but I'm not sure what. I don't know. Tessa's.
You said the mother dragon come back to burn the world.
Oh, I did say eat.
You said burn yesterday.
I apologize. I meant that my mouth messed up what I was trying to say. So.
But no, the mother dragon coming back to eat the world is not. But you're close.
Or other dragon type thingies. Oh no.
Well, that's a perfect place to end that. Thank you all very much for being here. Please go and support our amazing sponsors, not just because they're here, World Anvil, worldanvil.com, and go and like those pages so we can win the competition, or at least be entered in the competition. That would be amazing. The World, what is it called? World Ember competition,
Ember.
which ends in 2 days, I think. In addition to that, please remember that next year we're starting our brand new sponsorship with Die Hard Dice, and that's going to be extremely exciting. We'll have special codes and things, and monthly, along with our monthly giveaway, World Anvil, we'll be doing a giveaway of dice from them. So very excited to have finally announced that. Finally have it out in the open. I don't have to be quiet about it anymore. I've almost said it like 1,000 times, and we will. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Yes, Primer?
Lost Kingdom RPG just donated 500 bits.
Oh, well,
Ooh.
thank you, sir. What
So
a
you know
great
what that
way to go out, our
means.
last show, last episode of this year, and we go out with our dance party. Thank you guys again so much. Let me see here. We got enough people. I'm gonna go ahead and look and see if there's somebody we want to raid real quick. Make somebody else's night amazing. Let's see if there's anybody I know that we're already doing here. Denny's available. Let's see if anybody. Oh, Spraticus. Oh, he's offline. Okay, let's go.
Don't forget, we've got the stream tomorrow that No Smith is going to be hosting.
2 p.m.
Yes, we are
Pacific Standard
hosting.
Time. And Countless Chronicles will be back on Monday nights. We know it's New Year's Eve, but you know, gotta do some fun
Yes,
things.
Countless Chronicles will be there, and
I'll second that.
after Countless Chronicles, we may ring in the new year with a little one shot that I might have prepared. Hopefully, have prepared by then. We'll see. By the way, we are number 2 in the category right now.
Yay!
Let's see here. I'm looking for someone who looks amazing, has people, faces, awesomeness. Wow, there's a lot of people playing right now. That's exciting. Rerun. Can't do a rerun, guys. Come on. Let's see here. They're live. Nope. They're live. Let me check. Oh, they've got a custom bit hourglass. All right, we're gonna go do Bold Move.
All right.
Seen them before, so we'll go ahead and take a look. And so come along with us, please. Let's do this raid together. And if you just come along, say hi. You don't have to stick around. Just come with us. Get our numbers up. Make us look good when we go over there. Say hi. Follow them if you like. If you think that might be something that you're interested in, you like this show, you might like these other shows too. We do this completely sight unseen for the most part. I just look and see who's got a nice layout and who I can see and I can hear them okay. And then we go on and take a look. So I don't know anything about them, but let's go make their night. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love you very, very much. Thank you for making our first year so amazing. This is our last episode 92, 93, 94. 94 episodes in just a few months. Thank you guys so much. We'll be hitting episode 100 very early into the new year. I don't even know what we're going to do. All right. We'll see you over there. Thank you guys. Have a good evening and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
New Year.